Will it stick to your forehead? No, it's not sticky. Nope. Ow, that was like a rock. I just hit myself in the head with a rock. Into the hole. Boink. Oh, there's fall damage, everybody. Cut me off, sir. Sir, I need it. How do I take this guy down? Not like that. What if I jump on him? Can you stop, drop, and roll? Are you bleeding, sir? I'm here to help. Are you? And if you look at what AI is doing for, you know, for the people that are kind of losing their mind in psychosis, you end up going, okay, well, yeah, but those people are already kind of crazy, so they were already sensitive to it, and they, you know, it could have been. But then you don't realize how it's affecting you. It looks so gross. Why question? Because look at it. That's why. It looks like, dude. Tastes like chocolate pudding, though. Mmm, that was yummy. Fly again, birdie. Fly again. Fly. Nope. I was trying to help. Ah! 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 No! This place sucks. You know, if he'd have done it right, he wouldn't have had to die on the cross, or he would have had a lot more friends, or the Pharisees would have listened finally, or he would have had, you know, a better experience with his family, or a better experience with his hometown. Like, if Jesus would have done it right, then he would have had as many people mad at him, or as many people misunderstood him. All he had to do was explain it this way or see it this way. That's not how it worked. The plan all along was a man of sorrows, well acquainted with grief, a man rejected. You know, that was the plan. And sometimes that is the plan. You're not. I was gonna just say you're not alone. In your loneliness, you are not alone, because other people are lonely, but then they're alone. So you are alone in your loneliness, and we are not alone in the fact that we all are lonely. Does that make sense? That totally made sense. No need to explain. Want to play? Let me have it. What's your problem? Why are you blinky? I am not. Capitals strikingly attractive. I'm above average, but I'm not a head turner. There's no way I can respond to that. That is going to get me in trouble. Nope. I have. How's that for timing? That was even better. Good gravy, I'm good at that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was silly. I don't know. That's on me. Like, I figured, like, when it was all, you know, like last week or whatever, when it was just going crazy, and I'm like, what's happening? And I don't know why. I figured it out. Like, I'm like, oh, plug in the drive, and then that plug-in would be happy. But which is dumb. It should default to a different thing. Anyway, whatever. I figured it out. But I've got this system now where I take the drive out, I go plug it into my other computer where I do my editing. It's lickety split drive. So I pull it off and I edit up one short out of the 4 hours of content. And then I post that short. Took me about 45 minutes yesterday, maybe, to be able to go from on the other computer and only a transcript to actual scheduled short. Took me about 45 minutes. And I edited on the PC. I edited it in my Word, I don't use CapCut. I don't use my phone. I just put it out on ye old YouTube, and it works great. I like my system. The only issue I have is that if I forget to bring the drive back, which I have done twice now, then it doesn't stream no go. It's broken, and so I just gotta remember to do that. It's all right. It's all good. I'm learning every day a new way to break my stream, and once I get to the, at some point I'll have learned them all, and then I won't have to do them anymore. I have a question for you. Oh man, my shoulders. Specifically you, ukulele. How many? Do you know, or maybe quiz? I don't know. How many people are registered for the class? You have a checklist to start your stream? No. I mean, in my head I do, but that's new. That's new. That problem won't happen again. That's a new problem. 3 so far. Okay. And how many of them have actually decided they would self-invest? Just out of curiosity. Today I'm drinking Sour Patch Kids 1. Okay. Well, today is Wednesday. So like I said, if by Friday we don't have at least 5, then we'll find a new way to do this. That just means we don't have the interest that we used to, which is fine. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But I also know that there's a, I screwed up the momentum, or not me, but like life screwed up the momentum about 6 months ago. 8 months ago, 7 months ago, and so that messed things up. So it's not like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna beat myself up too much, but I will say that there's a like there should be a minimum. It is a lot of hours out of my life, and if there's a better way we can do it that is more efficient, that say like do it at the mini-con, right? Then I'm already there, I'm already prepped. It's not another day out of my life. And we'll get the same level of training because we can do it over the course of 8 months, right? Like we're not losing out, and it's the same, and we want people to come to the event. Like I think it has merit to do it that way. I agree that the class is nice, but then we would also, like, afterwards, if we did it on after the con, like, we're already on Discord, we're already there, whoever wants to come can stay for the conversation. Like it's the same thing. I don't know. That's just my thought. If we get the 5, then I guess we can be fine. It's just, I don't know. It's just a lot of work for me. And if like there's like 3 begrudging people, like the one person who wants to invest and then others who just, they'll take it or leave it. And 2 of them leave on week 4. Which is historically a thing, especially with the ones, with I don't think we've ever had all 8 get to the end. Well, then it's I don't know if the word's waste of time, but it is definitely not the best investment for me, right? Because it's like, okay, I have many other things I could be doing in my life and many other things I plan to do, especially with content. But we'll see. We'll see. Hello, James. I kind of see now why Susie was fudging the TOS a little bit when it came to the chat, because it is pretty rough, I would think, for the YouTube people. I can see it, but they can't see themselves, so they don't know what I responded. So like theoretically they don't know if I got the message, and especially if I miss it. But then it's also awkward for the Twitch people, because the Twitch people they don't know who I'm talking to. All of a sudden they say, hi, James, and they don't know who that is. They don't know where that's from. What's up, Nurse Nerd? Good to see you. I'm gonna take a big swig of Sour Patch Kids. Tasty. Tasty. Yeah, so let's see what happens. I'm very excited. I hung my picture, the one I got from Born Again Gamer. It's there. Looks very cool. Doesn't really have good lighting. Can I get it? Nah, there's nothing. It's just gonna be dim. It's okay. It's for me. I like it. I like where it is, and I like what it looks like. You don't want to be hi James on YouTube and hi you on Twitch. Well, yeah. I mean, you technically could, but like, you're right. That would be annoying. Hello, Keaton. Everyone collects something. What do you collect? Nothing. I don't collect anything. Nope. I get maybe you could say your YouTube audience is non-existent, says James. Thank you. Very encouraging. Much appreciated. Yes. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got like a million dice. Yeah, that. Okay, yeah. Let's go with that. Jeepers. Yes. I mean, the thing is, I bought a whole bunch, and I was like shopping on Etsy for a while. Polyhedral dice sets is what we mean. And I was shopping on Etsy for a little while, trying to find like good deals. And basically, I'd go to the search engine and go, you know, free shipping, under $20, big sale, you know, decent, you know, whatever. And then if there was something that was there that was, you know, kind of cool looking, and it only cost $20 and they were going to pay the shipping, I'm in. Let's go. You know, send it to me. Yo, thank you. I'm here for the mac and cheese. I will have my hot one. Hot tamale. First sub. Yummy. Yummy and then painful. Thank you for the sub. So yeah, I would say polyhedral dice sets is my answer. Is actually Ukulele's answer for me. Yep. Maybe like coffee things too. Like I like coffee things, but like I haven't bought a polyhedral dice set in quite a while. I don't know where I'd put it. That's full. That's definitely full. Like if I bought another one, I don't know where it would go. And there's people out there that have them like in bags, right? Like they will have like a bag of polyhedral dice. And I wouldn't do that. Like mine aren't like for playing. You could play with them. Like, but I'm not saying you couldn't, but they're meant for display. You know what I mean? Like they're very nice. They're very, very nice. So I would say that it's yeah, that's a good answer. I appreciate that. All right, Quiz wants to see the mac and cheese. I will show you. Has this thing shown the other one? I'm gonna keep my eye on this little thing right here. Has it had 3 or has it only had 2? Because it should have one that has reach on it. You can't even. Yeah, the YouTube version you can't even see that. Okay, so there. Nope, still no. There's a picture. If you go on YouTube and you go to my posts, right, and like the actual posts, you will see a picture. So there is a picture, but you have to go look. You have to go onto the YouTube posts section for like the where you put the, you know, like the Instagram version of YouTube, or the YouTube version of Instagram. Yeah, that what I said. Okay, let me show you. I will. There it is. That's what it says. Reach. See. Reach Conference 2026. Use code Ninja. There it is. You got Quiz on there fighting. See, look right down there. You got Quiz fighting. I'm gonna set that to a minute because that switches too often, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's load up the mac and cheese for Quiz. I've been working on my flourishes. Oh, sick. They come in handy, I get, when you're trying to win a competition or what with like a cosplay. Like it legitimately just it sells it if you can do a cool move like that. Fun question: were you Sega or Nintendo kid? I didn't have consoles growing up. That has actually been a big problem for my career. And the like I was on a podcast recently where we were talking about weird games. They grew up with consoles. They had walls of like Nintendo and Sega and Dreamcast. Like they had it all. And so when they were talking about weird games, they were bringing up stuff from the 80s that they were playing on console as kids. I never had one growing up, right? I never had one. Like my first console that I got, that wasn't the Atari that my parents had and somehow disappeared. I don't know where it went, but it disappeared like when I was really little. It was the Wii, and I bought it after I got married because I had, someone died and I got paid to do their funeral. And so I went and bought a Wii. So that's, I am a Nintendo guy, I would say. Although these days, if I had to choose, I'd pick PlayStation, no question. PlayStation has better games. PlayStation has better system. PlayStation works better for resolution. Like Nintendo is more and more corporately evil every single day. Like the whole thing where they won't let you have, like you don't own your Switch. That's nuts. That's insane. Like you don't own your own Switch that you bought, right? They own it, and so they can brick it if they want to. Although I did just see someone jailbroke their Switch 2, and they goosed the NVIDIA chip that's in there, and they were running with God of War or something. Like they were running something pretty serious on their Switch. So I thought that was pretty impressive. Although Nintendo is going to be going and shooting them, going to go over there and shoot their dog, no question. Yeah, Atari, I mean, I grew up, and that's actually what this is, right? This is, this gift here is my favorite, oh, hold on. It's my favorite Atari game. So he actually, the guy who sent me this, he had a combat game. And I'm like, that was my favorite game when I had a console when I was growing up. I literally don't know where it went. Like I remember playing it when I was growing up in the trailer, because I'm a trailer park boy. And I remember, and then that's it. It's gone. Yo, Blanco, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Yeah, so like I don't know where it went. I should ask my parents, because I legit don't know what happened to it. I think my guess, if I had to guess, my parents read the book This Present Darkness and proceeded to think all video games are evil and then remove them from my house. That's probably what happened. Hello, Miss Duck. Keaton Carr says, what's the best sports movie that's not Rudy? I wouldn't have picked Rudy anyway. If I'm gonna look at Sam, I'm just gonna be in Lord of the Rings, man. I don't own an Atari. I don't have one. No, that is the closest thing I've got to an Atari. I have these. Like I've got the mini SNES, and I've got the mini NES, like the collector one that came out, and it's got like 30 games inside of it. So I have those if I want to play. But it's just rotting on a shelf right now. Hidalgo. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. Okay, what's a good sports movie? When was the last time I watched a sports movie? As a Canadian, I'm supposed to say Slapshot. I think I'm required to say that, but I don't agree with that either. The Airbud. Yeah, there you go. Waterboy. I'm gonna say Waterboy or Forrest Gump. So there. Let's go with Waterboy. That's it's funny. I'll take that. Maybe it's lame, but I think it's that's my answer, and that's what I'm allowed to just pick whatever I want. Someone prepping for their homeless kitchen. What are you talking about? Sorry, I missed something. What, Blanco? Blue Chips. Oh, I heard of that. There's a lot of, you guys have a lot of football movies. I did watch the Super Bowl. I do like the Super Bowl. I've enjoyed the Super Bowl. Every year for, I don't know, like 15, 20 years now. We make a point to watch it. I don't watch NFL. I don't watch CFL. I don't watch NHL. I don't watch any of the L's. I don't have time. I wish I did, but I don't. But so I took the time out to watch Super Bowl. It was good defensive game and fun to watch and interesting. Quite a festival that you guys have. Crazy that Green Day was there singing American Idiot at the Super Bowl. That was something. Oh, sheltered. Yeah. Oh, this here with the macaroni and cheese. Yeah. So this is 180 servings of macaroni and cheese in like a paint can. Which that's more than enough. That's more than enough. You watch ducks? I don't watch ducks. I don't watch geese. I don't go outside. All I do is work. I stay in the basement and I work, and then I go upstairs and I say, hello, family. And they go, hello, father. And then I say, that was a nice break. And then I go back downstairs. And then I go back to work. And then I work until 6 o'clock. And then I go upstairs and they look at me and they say, hey, what's for dinner? And I go, you didn't eat? And they go, huh? So I'm like, okay, I'll make you some food. So I make some food. And then it's 7 o'clock, right? And then it's time, then they go, oh, hey, did you this? Did you that? Dad, could we? Sure. Do we have any eggs? No, I'll go shopping. And so I go shopping. And then I come back and it's 8:30. And then I am tired. And my daughter, who is currently having a hyperfixation on Trigun, says, Dad, you have to come downstairs and watch Trigun with me. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So I go watch Trigun until like 9:30, and then I'm sleepy. And so I go to bed. And then I wake up the next day and I do it again. That's what I do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The only time I don't do that is Sunday. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a lot of work, which is why, like the Saturday class, I'm pretty serious that like I am giving up a lot for the sake of that class. I use all of those hours, all the prep hours in the morning and all the class hours in the afternoon and all that stuff. I'm currently using them. It's not like I'm doing it like I'm taking a break and I'm adding more. I'm eliminating things, having to compress stuff on Fridays so I can do the class. And if there's not enough interest, we'll find another way, because it's not worth it for me to do 3, 4, 5 people, right? Like, come to the mini con. You're available. I know you are. So come to that and we'll do it there. Ghost in the Shell over Trigun. Though that's apples and oranges, man. Ghost in the Shell is like a movie. Like, I mean, in cinema. I've never read the manga, but like the Trigun is depressed. Like, the first 12 episodes are fun. I think it's super depressing after that. Ghost in the Shell starts depressing. I think someone dies in the first second or so, right? Like, isn't someone pitched off of a building or something? I heard the alternate halftime show did really well. I heard it. I don't know. Yeah, it did it. Good for them. I know that a lot of people were I was watching the halftime show, and my thought was, by the way, that's bacon wrapped cinnamon rolls. I want your opinion. Would that be good or would that be terrible? I was watching, I'm like, the choreography, really cool. Clearly there's a story. I mean, it started in the sugar plantation and worked its way into modern. There was all kinds of like little Easter eggs along the way. Apparently that kid with the football, he was a kid that was like held by ICE or something. Like, it was like a political statement to have him there. Like, there was a lot of work that went into there, and he really thought it through, which is very cool. But I didn't have a clue what he was saying. He looked very passionate about it, but I have no idea what he was saying. If there were subtitles, I would have probably really, really enjoyed it, because I just did not know what he was saying. I'm sure it was very, very interesting, but no idea. Feel like I don't want to wake up for school? Well, then just stay in bed today. Who's going to get you out of bed? Nobody. Oh, it's Thursday though. So that's the day your dad's going to get it. What time is your dad getting his surgery? Miss Duck. America kind of majors in being idiotic these days. It is surprising to me how the greatest nation in the world is so lost. So very lost. So very divided. They're arguing with their own constitution. They're trying to rewrite everything. They've given all their power over to oligarchies. They've elected people who are capitalists who want to support themselves and nobody else to office, and then then they're like, wow. Like it's just, I honestly, my theory is that USA longs for a king. They miss it. They regret the Boston Tea Party. They regret the Declaration of Independence, and they want a king to rule over them. And so they are looking everywhere to find some man who will take over the whole country, right? They tried it with the Supreme Court, where they're like, okay, Supreme Court, rule us, 7 people, all of one council, telling all of the nation what to do with their laws. And then they're like, oh crap, somebody voted in different ones. I don't like that. And so now they're like, well, let's give it to Amazon. Let's let Amazon run everything. Let's let you know, someone from New York business sector run everything. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think you guys long for a king, and you're gonna have one. Angioplasty, and it has to get to the hospital before 7 a.m. Yeah, okay, so it's 6 o'clock or whatever now. So you guys, is he going? Are you taking him? How's that working? All right, let's keep going on this. Boop. This is bacon bit cookies. I found some bacon things. You haven't noticed. I found some bacon things, and I'm trying to get your opinion on them, because I honestly, like, it's Weird Wednesday. I like weird stuff. We talk about weird stuff, but then it's like, okay, what is weird stuff? This, I think bacon bit cookies could be good, but like, I would think that they can't just be bacon. It'd have to be bacon maple, bacon brown sugar, bacon peanut butter, bacon chocolate chip. Like, I don't think just bacon is a good idea. He left at 6 a.m. Okay, there you go. 5:30 p.m. here. Wow. Well, Miss Duck's from New Zealand, so she's not even on the same day as us. She's already on Thursday. Your neighbor's taking them. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, be nice to your dad. Don't make life hard on him. We're crying out loud. Keaton's in the UK. Yeah, we can all, yeah, I assume. Yeah, because Pineapple's always around supper time. Yeah. You guys are almost 12 hours apart, like almost on the opposite side of the planet from each other. That's crazy. It's all just staging ground for one world government to fix everyone's problem. Yeah, I mean, that's like, I've heard it from my son's lips, where he's like, man, I just wish, you know, everything was run by one company. I wish it would just, that way everything would work together, you know, and I wouldn't have to buy all this other stuff and try to make it all work together. Wouldn't it be nice if it all just kind of worked? And I'm like, huh, yeah, be careful what you wish for, because that's, you know, literally setting you up for, like, once they have monopoly control, they can do whatever they want, and they've proven that they will. I think it could be good that it's a sweet and salty thing. That's what I'm saying. It would have to be sweet. Like, it wouldn't just be dough with bacon bits. That'd be weird and gross. All right, let's keep going on this. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not much for politics. But I definitely, when I look and see what's going on in my country and in your country, it is unmistakably bizarre at how easily people are selling themselves out. And it's not just that they're selling themselves out and going, oh wow, I feel powerless, what can I do? They're actively courting it, you know. Let's only shop at one place. Let's only let's divide the country so severely that they can't even talk to each other anymore, right? Like, there's not even a conversation to be had between the two. One is just Satan and the other one is salvation, and vice versa. So why would you ever have a conversation? It is, you guys are absolutely toast. Up in Canada, I've given up on our government completely. It's just, they do whatever they want, and they lie to us, and then they do whatever they want. So like, what's the point? I have a former coworker that makes bacon chip cookies. They're actually solid. Oh yeah, replaces the butter with bacon fat. Oh, see, I can. That's what I'm saying though. Add a flavor of bacon to these things. It might be good, right? Like I think that cinnamon roll bacon would be delicious because it's got cinnamon and it's got dough, and then I'll put butter on it, and it tastes. You know, you get the bacon bit, bacon meat, like that could be good. But I've had plenty of bacon flavored things that just tastes like liquid smoke, and it's gross. And I've had other bacon things that it a bad balance. You know what I mean? Like it only tastes like bacon with a little bit of like sickly sweet in the background. Had some bad bacon donuts. But I'm sure if you balanced out the flavors properly, got it right, it could work. My dad's alarm went off at 5:30 this morning and never shushed till he turned it off while waking up. Yeah, well, he knew he had to get up. That's why. I assume he needs a fish-shaped decorations. This is a contest-winning fish tank. I don't know. One question: what was your favorite toy as a kid? Good question, Keaton. Favorite toy as a kid? I liked the little car racing thing. We had it was a black box, about this big, and it had a little tiny steering wheel on it, and like a car that would go back and forth. Like it wasn't even like it wasn't like it was electronic, but it wasn't like digital. And it would like have probably like a little piece of tape that just ran, and as it went, you know, if you turned and it made car noises, and you could honk the horn and whatnot, and I remember playing that for forever. I really liked playing that. In fact, when I went to the arcade and I saw, I don't remember the name of the game, but you guys remember, it had 4 steering wheels. Hello, Jocelyn McDonald, good to see you. You remember? It has 4 steering wheels. They're all a different color, and you're like top down on the track. And when you turn, like it's a little odd because you turn and you're facing this way. That's fine, but as soon as you're like coming around the other way, everything kind of is a little bit upside down. And so like I was really good at it. I feel like I prepped my whole life for that. It was so fun. I love that game. I don't even know where to find it. Yeah, I don't know where to find it. Yes, we're talking about toys. We're talking about bacon. We're showing off the 180 serving bucket of mac and cheese, which my son could probably eat in 2 days. He loves it. Super Sprint, is that what it's called? I don't think, that doesn't sound right. Super Sprint. Is that right? Images. Super Sprint. Video game wheels. Images. Is that it? This one. It's this one. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Super Sprint. Yeah, that's exactly it. This one here was great. I love this game. Like, this top-down thing. Come on, internet. Help me out here. Jeepers. Yeah, I love playing that. So fun. I was pretty good at it, too. Let's keep going. Here's something fun. Some piercings. Raise your hand if you definitely want to. It's kind of pretty. I will say this. It's kind of pretty. I'm a sucker for purple. It's well, you know, the lacing is lovely. I don't know if she did it. I doubt it. But the how it's held on is a little odd. It's a little, you know, a little something. I don't think it's a tattoo. Like it's hanging off, right? Like this is definitely not a tattoo. This is actual lace. This is actual rings. I don't think this is AI. Like this is definitely a thing someone did. I think it would just hurt. I just think it would hurt a lot, you know? I see this right here. This is a chemical. This is, I don't know what chemical it is. Obviously, I don't see the rest of it. But this is the symbol for a chemical formula. So I just, you know, assume it's serotonin or caffeine or something. You know, it's got a tattoo of a bird, which I think it might be a chicken. That is red. But this, it would constantly just put, yeah, every time you flexed, right? Like if you moved forward and you went down and then kicked your leg out a little bit, it would move, right? Your skin does go back and forth. But I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. Would I want my daughter to do that? No. I think there would be other problems with having, you know, rings going up your leg. But I don't think it looks particularly bad, but then I'm a sucker for purple, so what do I know? Sega Outrun. I remember, what was the game? Florida, Miami. You were a car and you were just kind of driving around, driving in a straight line, and there were palm trees. I remember that. I had a friend who had a Nintendo, and I had a friend who he had like one game he let me play. I'm trying to remember where I found that. Probably in the arcade. I worked at two different arcades. Yeah, 2 different arcades, and that was fun. I loved working at the arcade. I love, especially because I was part of Palladium, and Palladium whole thing, they had people that would walk around and make sure everybody was having fun. That was my job. And so I would just walk over to people. I'd give them like free credits. We'd announce the race if they were doing a big race. Like it was a lot of fun. That was a great job. Didn't pay a lot, but you got to wander around and play video games with people. So like, that's pretty good. You can never live alone, because who could die those themselves? Yeah, right? Yeah, I wouldn't think anybody could. All right, let's keep going. This one, yeah. You're not ready for this one. You're not ready for this one. It's so gross. It just triggers me so hard. It's just so triggering. You know? It, like, this one here specifically, that is weird. They're just teeth and mouths where teeth and mouths don't belong. That seems to be one of the themes we have around here. There's things that, like, you shouldn't have. Why do they exist? Who painted that? Why would they do that? Are those AirPods? No, I think they're ceramic cups. Those are ceramic cups. Here, allow me to goose the stuff for you. Adjustment, brightness, contrast. There we go. Saturation. All right, cool. Turn the shadows off a little bit. Exposure. There, cool. There you go. Is that better? Or worse? Is that better or worse? I think that's ceramic pots. We have seen some weird ceramic pots of late. We really have. And there's somebody out there that is just they're a monster is what they are. Because there's no way, can you imagine someone serves you a coffee in one of these and you're looking and you get to the bottom and you look at it and there's a mouse looking back at you. Yeah, Dimus, on Weird Wednesday, we don't know why. There's no why. It's just a thing that happened. There it is. You're in Canada? I'm in Canada. I'm in the great nation of Ontario. Third grade class show and tell. Give them some. No way. That is art. That somebody got educated to make that happen. They went to school. The best kind of mug is your first kid's chosen Father's Day or best dad's mug. I don't think so. My mugs are all based on size and heft. I actually got for Christmas. I literally got world's best dad mug. I got one. Pretty good. But like it's heft. I need to be weighty and big and have a good handle. And I don't even hardly care what's on it. If it's got something cool on it, then great. But like it's gotta be able to hold 400 milliliters at least. And there aren't very many that will. Because a serving of coffee, I think, is 200 milliliters. So it's supposed to be 2 cups or something. I don't know. But it doesn't hold. I don't find one that holds 2 servings. Anyway, let's get that off the screen and go to something a bit more interesting. How about that? That's kind of cool. He would have to sit there. How long would you have to sit there? You know? Quite a while. But it's, what do you do with it? The thing about the Etch-a-Sketch is, like, the whole point of it is that it disappears. You scrape it off, like it's gone, it disappears. You like the Etch-a-Sketch? Yeah, I had an Etch-a-Sketch growing up. My kids, they didn't really do the Etch-a-Sketch. I think we had one. What did they like? They had that water one. There's like a pad, like a white pad, and you had like, you put water in the end and then it would color on the pad. I don't know, some kind of science, but it was, they liked that. That was fun. Not only artful, but also genre bending. The original was pointillist. Oh, that's, yeah, there you go. This is a single continuous line and the other one is pointillist. You couldn't get more separate, right? Yeah. Don't let the 5-year-old touch it. Right. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, what are you gonna do with it now? You at some point, someone's gonna bump it. Yeah, I think you're right. I'll take an envelope Evel Knievel stunt cycle over an Etch-a-Sketch. Those are two different world, man. Oh, you mean like the toy? The toy. I'm sorry. I'm like, you want a motorbike? You mean the toy? Yeah. I collected Micro Machines growing up. Well, I mean, collected them. I inherited a bunch. My collections all had to come from the secondhand store, or like the Goodwill or whatever. It's just how I grew up. Okay, just the way it is. And so whatever was there, that's what I ended up with. And I actually ended up with like Micro Machines and like a truck, like a big old semi truck that you could crack open and it was like a course. That was fun. I like Micro Machines. Back when in high school, when all the guys were chasing girls, I was chasing Micro Machines. That you could remove something from them and make them so they can't erase though. Can you? I don't know. Cause you shake it. Like as soon as you shake it, like if you crack open the back carefully, I suppose, and pour out all the dust, maybe, but it's still pretty fragile, I would think. Also, they're fleeting. There's some special value to art that doesn't last. That I think you have a good point there, 𝐒𝐓𝐀𝐃𝐄𝐖ing. The whole consumability of art. Like some is meant to be timeless and it will last forever, and some of it is meant to be momentary. Art's cool. I don't know. Speaking of stuff that isn't art, here's a pizza. Can you even call it a pizza? Somebody ordered very wrong. I would say that this is the result of somebody who clicked the wrong button. You know, I've been jonesing for burgers. Man, like at night, it's like pregnancy, where it's like midnight, 12:30, and my body's like, you need a hamburger. I'm like, why? I'm in bed. Nothing's open. I can't have one. And leave me alone. But like the last 2-3 nights, I've had like this wild craving for a burger after midnight. I'm gonna have to get one. I'm gonna have to go get a burger at some point. Like I just have to. It's I really wish that I could just order one and just eat it now, but you know what? We don't really have that. It's so expensive to use DoorDash. Pizza or mushroom planter. There you go. There you go. This is, yeah, they're using it to grow mushrooms. Why not? Yeah. All right. So this is meant to be weird. I know we're kind of going between odd, weird, and a little bit disappointing, but this one here is nobody will argue that this isn't weird. Are you prepared? You can't be prepared for this. Boop. There's a charger for you. You should not making puddles. Making puddles. Not making puddles at 2 a.m. Not yet. I'm not that old. I'm old, but I'm not. I'm making puddles at 2 a.m. old. Pudding. Blazing Saddles or Spaceballs? Spaceballs. I've never seen Blazing Saddles, but even still, because Spaceballs is, I'm a sci-fi guy, always been, huge Star Trek nerd, you know, loved me some Star Wars. Star Trek, I was a Star Trek guy, not a Star Wars. So yeah, I like space, man. I like space. I hear they're trying to make a second Spaceballs. They made a new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson. And I'm like, I heard it was good. And which is really bizarre to me, because you think that kind of humor would be gone. Like that is a thing of the past. He's like trying to make Airplane again. Like, is it even possible that would people even laugh at it? But apparently it was pretty good. So I don't know. I only see what's on Crunchyroll, and unless they're gonna put Naked Gun on Crunchyroll, I am not gonna see it. Tries to think of umbilical cord pun. Oh yeah, there you go, an umbilical cord pun. Yeah. Oh, this kind of looks like a mouse. New Naked Gun was okay. Killer Snowman was the highlight. Apparently there was a couple scenes that were like really funny. Oh, Spaceballs 2 is wrap filming. Oh, that's interesting. It's so funny that they're bringing back these old things. In a sense, like my kids and I, we watch. No, we don't watch, but we see some of these. Hey, thanks for subscribing to Theseus there, Barracuda. Much appreciated. Hi there, Prince Theseus. We've talked about some of these remakes, right? Like, for example, the new Lord of the Rings, you know, whatever thing that Amazon's doing, or there was another one recently where they attached some big name to it and then they screwed it all up. And we agree that if they would have not called it whatever big thing that they were trying to do, there was a Star Trek one, the new Star Trek. If they would have just left the word Star Trek or left the word Lord of the Rings or left any of that stuff off of it, and like, we're making our own thing. It's a fantasy. It's about this. It's, you know, people would have liked it. They would have went, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, like, they wouldn't have walked in with all this expectations of this is going to be Lord of the Rings. It's got to be part of the lore. It's got to be whatever. Just be like, we're doing whatever we want. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of loosely based on Lord of the Rings, like whatever. But like, it's our own thing. People would have probably went, that's pretty cool. Because I have watched some of these remakes and shows and stuff, and they're not bad if you're in the right headspace. Right? But if you're in this is supposed to continue Star Wars is another great example. If they were to release those movies, like the original, the J.J. Abrams start one, like obviously it was so close to Star Wars, it would have been like almost nearly a copy. But my point being, if they would have just said this is a different movie, it happens to have lightsabers in it, they wouldn't have got so much flack. People probably would have liked it a lot more. Change the ships a bit over, like turn it into the Battlestar Galactica version of Star Wars. I don't know. We finished the hyperfixation stream, did we? Good for us. If the hyperfixation isn't over, I got complaints last night because I went to bed instead of watching enough Trigun. A guy from Twitch was rude to me. Oh no. Saying I'm not gay. How would they know? Now he's trying to request me. Yeah, just block him. I'm so quick on the block, dude. Just block him. Block. Blockity block, block, block. No point. Don't even think about it. Family gossip. Yeah, now that Prince Theseus is streaming, and she's streaming 4 days a week, and I'm streaming 4 days a week. There's gonna be a lot of, if you're gonna learn a lot about us if you follow along. There's no way we're not gonna talk about our family. No way. Top Gun Maverick is basically A New Hope third act. Hold on. It kind of was. I like Top Gun Maverick. I thought it was cool. Boy, if I watched it again from that perspective, I bet you'd be right. Wow, you blew my mind just now. I like Maverick. I like I like a lot of Tom Cruise movies. He is personally insane, but he sure makes good movies. I like all the Mission Impossibles, even the ones that people didn't like. You know, I like them. I thought they were good. But like, I'm not a massive fan. I didn't really watch the original, so I don't really care. I'm judging it as, is it a good movie and entertaining me sufficiently? Watched a YouTube video last night, actually, speaking of, about the problem with rewatching Spider-Man No Way Home, the one where it's got the 3 Spider-Men in it. And he was saying, upon the first watching, you're just like, wow, that's so cool. Oh, look, it's them. Hooray. Whoa, that's cool. Look at that's happening. And then it ends and you walk out going, oh, that was pretty cool. You know, I got to see some neat stuff, and it was fun for the fans. And then he says you watch it again Like he's like, watch it the second time or watch it the third time, and suddenly it doesn't make any sense. It like they have big long pauses for like applause in the theater, things like that, and it's like it's not actually very good. I'm like, if you liked it the first time and you enjoyed it, like, come on. Like, yeah, not all movies are rewatchable. Like, there are certain movies that once you learn the secret, like whatever it is, the secret, you can't watch it again. Or if you watch it again, unless it's very clever, then you can see it all the way through and you're like, oh, that was cool the second time around. I noticed all the things. But most of the time, it's single watch, man. You don't get more. That's it. That's all you get. JJ Bad Robot had a deal to make the properties 25% different so that it can make money off of them. And game companies did the same, leading to an area of decline for premium prices. So that's interesting, the 25% different, because he did the same thing to Star Trek, right? I remember liking the J.J. Abrams Star Trek reboot because I was going, you know what? Okay, it's not Star Trek. They don't understand. They don't get it. Star Trek is a morality play that takes on big cultural questions, philosophical conversations from the point of the id, the ego, and the super ego. Like that's what it is. That's, you know, Kirk, McCoy, and Spock talking about things that are happening on Earth right now, like racism and junk. Like they don't get it, so they made a cool movie about spaceships. And I'm like, I like cool movies about spaceships. I'll watch that. And as long as you walk in going, that's a cool movie about spaceships, you're happy. You're fine. But if you're going like, this is like supposed to be Star Trek, you're going to be mad. You're going to be upset. You're going to be disappointed. Like, I have not watched any of the new stuff, the new Starfleet Academy. I've seen some reviews from some of the grumpy old men that are on YouTube that hate everything. You know, that's their whole channel. They just hate things. I've watched some of that, and I've seen kind of their opinions of it being, but the quotes that they've shown were bizarre, right? Like, I'm all for putting in like different kind of learning disabilities or different kind of you know, whatever races, or like diversity is huge in Star Trek. It's meant to be. But when you got a character that is so dumb that she's like, I think I swallowed my communicator, when you get to that point, you've lost it, because, and the reason is because it is an academy. It is for the elite. It is for training up scientists that will go into space, the most dangerous place ever, or military that will protect the universe, right? Like, that's where you're going. And so why are you allowing people who would eat their own communicator? Why are you letting, it doesn't make sense. Like, I didn't watch it, but I'm like, bruh. And Klingon, yeah, exactly. Like, let's what do they call that? Let's subvert expectations. Let's subvert expectations by making the Klingon like super flowery and you know, whatever. Like, no, just make a different race. Do the same thing, right? Don't use Klingons. Call them something else. Like, when I was growing up, you know, my whole race was about war, but I rejected it. And so my family went and moved to Mars. And now we've lived among humans for so long. We've seen their side. And okay, cool. Now you've got someone who has a backstory, but had parents that were warlike or whatever. And now he's different. But just don't make it Klingons. Even the target was 2 months. 2 mountains wide. Sorry, I don't know what that is. A good movie, says 𝐒𝐓𝐀𝐃𝐄𝐖ing, is one where you watch it again and realize, wow, I missed so much. That totally makes it more meaningful. Yeah, like, you look at the subtleties, you look at the things that are happening, you look at the foreshadowing. Like, you don't even realize that when she, like, you didn't see it the first time when she kind of looked at him like that, went, what? You know, like, it just happened. And then you look back and you're like, wow, that was like a moment. Crazy. She knew. And you're like, yeah, that's exactly right. The web series Star Trek Continues is better Trek than JJ. Better Trek, as in like understood Star Trek better. Yeah. Just go with the last season of Picard. I heard the last season was good, But again, once you can't drag data out. You just can't. That's it. Hello, Magic and Twilight. You can't bring data out of retirement as an old man. You can't do it. It's not his character. Let him go. Right? Like, it's bad enough that they had to like give him that shock of white hair in Generations, was it? Because he was getting older. But you can't. He's an android, man. Like, you can't do that. Let him go. Okay, this is gross and weird. Let's keep going. Here's something that's a little weird. This is a teeth toothbrush. It's a toothbrush made of teeth. If I don't know if it's a good idea. Yummy toothbrush. It's a teeth toothbrush made of teeth. You can brush your teeth with teeth. Was it not called a teeth brush? Good question. That's good. I completely agree with you. Why is it not called a teeth brush? By the way, for those who are here right now, come back tomorrow because we're going to be doing Tokyo Treat Box. We're going to be unboxing Tokyo Treat. I have not done this in years. I'm really excited to bring it back at my 5th year here, because this is something I used to just love to do on stream. So it's going to be very fun. I'm going to have a camera set up. You're going to be able to see what it is. We'll be talking about all the stuff that's on the inside. Read the little card. I'm excited. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm just excited to do it. I love Japanese culture. I love anime stuff. I love, maybe not all of it. They got some real problems, but at least the fun touristy parts. Yeah, so that's a teeth brush. We're going to call it a teeth brush. Love me some Tokyo Treat. Yeah, the Prince Theseus showed up to the door and she's like, "You doing that tomorrow? I'd like some." And I'm like, "I'm gonna do it next Thursday." No. UK Jamaican ginger cake. So there is another box you can get, Keaton, and it is, what is it called? Something sweets. And what it does is it picks a different country of the world every month and it sends you candy from there. Like, so it can send all the UK stuff and it'll send all, and I almost got that one because I'm like, that one looks kind of fun. But as I was looking through like the different flavors and the different things that it was offering, I knew I wasn't going to like 70% of it. It's like, here's a bunch of really spicy stuff. Here's things that taste like seaweed. Here's some stuff that tastes like, some spice you've never heard of. Like, I'm like, I don't think I would enjoy that, nor, it wouldn't be a fun experience. And I'd be like, gross, that's gross. And then it just comes across as insulting. So I don't want to do that. But I know that when I've gotten Tokyo Treat in the past, no, it wasn't. It was Africa was in there, which, again, and that like, Jamaica, I think was in there. Spain, where else? Wasn't it? I'll show you. It was, I will try to remember the name of it. Mailbox candy, monthly, international. Sure, all those words. Universal Yums. That's what it's called. Yeah, Universal Yums. And so I started looking through these. Like, there's Brazil, right? You like orange? I like orange. Love me some orange. Like, this is, I look at this and I'm like, okay, that could be cool. That could be cool. Maybe. What other months? Brazil, France. So I looked at these and I'm like, okay, tomato flavored cookies. I don't know about that. Right? Actually, you know what? That might be fun. The France box is kind of cool. Germany's got good treats. What turned me off the most here? Italy? Maybe it's just because it was a lot of cookies and stuff. I don't know. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, you know what? That actually looks all pretty good. I think I would enjoy that. What the heck is wrong with me? Bounty flavored cookies? Bring it on. South Korea? Man. Oh, you know what the other thing I think is that you had to like pick it every month, and I was really worried that I would pick the wrong thing or that I would forget or some junk. So yeah, I don't know. It looked cool. Yeah, the grease added soda. Yeah, you're right. His best burgers, the Wendy's Baconator. No, that made me so sick, I almost died. Nothing made me sicker as far as fast food than the Wendy's Baconator. I almost died. I legitimately thought it was the grossest thing ever. Best burger is Five Guys. There's not even a competition. Best burger is Five Guys. Although, if you like the Cheesecake Factory this much, you might like the Cheesecake Factory more than I like Five Guys. I think it's hilarious that, like, it's 43, 47, 34, 27. Like, these are obviously Cheesecake Factories that he's visited, right? The question is, like, why not just put the number? You know, have this one and just keep adding numbers. Not only would it be cheaper, but you would take up less room, you know? But this dude loves some cheesecake. He also has 800 Pizzeria on there. Maybe this guy is, like, sponsored by the Cheesecake Factory. Does the Cheesecake Factory sponsor tattoos? If so, I like cheesecake. Who don't like cheesecake? Yes. I changed my announcements, by the way, so don't ignore them as they go by. They are a little different. That one talking about the monthly taco mini-con that's happening at the last Friday of the month, where we do some fun stuff together and we do some training and we talk about big things. Yeah. Competitive eater. There you go. That's his trophies. There you go. Could be. Why not? Maybe he works there. He's been fired from this many. That's what it is. All right. So a little shrinkflation for you. This is interesting. He ate 43 cheesecakes. No, I'm pretty sure he was at Cheesecake Factory number 47. Who's heard of shrinkflation? Because it's real. And oof. SNL or Second City? Neither. I don't find either one of them funny. I literally have not laughed once at SNL, nor have I laughed at Second City, nor did I laugh at Mad TV. Nope. None of it's my humor. It's just always seems trying too hard or awkward or weird. I just don't like it. That stuff's hard to eat. Not anymore. Breaks off super easy now. This here was hard to break. Like, that was legitimately tough to break. This one is not. This one is very nicely spaced out and has a little groove for you cut out. So yeah, dude, the shrinkflation thing is so real. It's so real. Did you hear about this one? They changed. I did not notice this, but I think they're probably right. They changed the direction of the Oreos and then like added space and air and whatnot so that you get less Oreos. I didn't even notice that. Like, I don't know if it's true, but I saw that somewhere, that they switched the sides of the Oreos around. So they switched the direction. But shrinkflation is all over the place. There's just so much of it. Last one for shrinkflation. Oops. This gum. Isn't that wild? I don't know. I know that's not necessarily that weird, but I still think it's just really something that you look at these companies and they'll just give you one less, they'll just give you one less, they'll give you, a little bit less, a little bit less. And they've done it because they did studies, they're like, okay, the people want it to be to pay more for the same amount, or do they want them to have the less but pay the same amount of money? And apparently the answer was they want less with the same amount of money. Right? One less piece. And that's the thing. Like, I actually was like, I found a little article here. I'll show you other ones that I found. Page 2. No, go page 1. Previous. Popcorn, butter popcorn or chocolate pretzels? Both. Depends on what we're doing. Those are two very different things. I have not had a good chocolate pretzel in a long time. The ones that you buy at the store are bland and gross. I've had good chocolate pretzels, but they were very expensive. Buttered popcorn, I've had really stale, gross popcorn, and I've had really good. So it totally depends on who's making it. You know what? My favorite, if I had to pick a snack that I just think is like that, but amazing, chocolate covered potato chips. They're so good. They're so good. So this, yeah, this is, I've seen some of this, right? See if I can zoom in a little bit. Cut it in half and then leave a space in the middle. I haven't bought a Toblerone in like 10 years. Oh, you poor guy. Go get one. They're super good. Quality Street, 80s, 90s, aughts, and now. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. I don't know why it's so bananas to me to see the shrinkflation in action like that, because it shouldn't be that surprising. It really shouldn't, because it's very corporate. It's a very corporate thing to do. But at the same time, it's also like, wow, you don't notice it's happening until you start stacking it. Like a Big Mac in the 80s versus now. There's like, it's a very different thing. Old 7 years. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, it's a completely different animal, right? It's a totally different burger. They're not even close to each other. It's like there's twice as much burger back in the day. Yeah, no, I get it. I appreciate it. No, dude, you feeding me questions like that is incredibly helpful. I love that. If I had someone able to do that every day, just feed me this or that, I'd be more, that's really helpful. I actually am thinking about doing we were watching a video here. We've been really into watching like save one song of these 6 or save one anime character of these 2, you know, smash or pass, things like that. We've been watching that as, you know, sitting downstairs and watching those, and it's a lot of fun. So I was thinking about bringing a couple of those in, and we could do like a one of those videos and have a big talk about it, because it's no different than doing a tier list, right? Where's another good one? Yeah, Pringles don't count. I don't know what that is. That's brutal. That's brutal. You grab your sandwich and they do that. That's terrible. Hello, Jim. XtianNinja Smash Your Pass stream? No. Favorite Batmobile? I'd say the one from the animated series. That one's great. Or and the closest one to that would be the Keaton, the Keaton mobile. Not 70s, not the Tumbler. Allergy pills, same price. They leave 3 out. Digestive cookies, 27% smaller. What is another one? Yeah, the Kleenex is in. These ones are interesting. You got to watch these ones. So like this says 160. This is 144. I've seen that. You look at the. You don't remember what was in the previous one. Like, oh, they must have always been 144, but they weren't, right? They used to give you another 16. Like that's wild, man. Crunchy. Oh, I've definitely noticed this. You go and grab a chocolate bar. It's the same package, but like half of it's empty. Right? I don't know if you guys, maybe you're not chocolate bar people. I like me a chocolate bar, but I've definitely noticed that like half of the package is not there. This is a little diabolical. Kirkland Signature toilet paper 2023 versus 2022. Like that is, I've never ever thought to look at my toilet paper that way. Like I always assume it's a square. I mean, I just, you know, I don't go look for squares. Shrinkflation Wednesday. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it could be worse. It could be this there, bud. Careful what you wish for. Yeah, ice cream bars. It's it's literally everything. What's another one? Is that off the shelf? That doesn't seem right. That seems like someone stole it. That doesn't make sense because it's condensed. You can order bigger pizzas. That one doesn't make sense. But this one, yeah, the Burger King Junior Whopper. That one I have. I don't know if I've noticed, but I've heard of this before, where they're making the burgers a little bit smaller, a little bit like thinner. And if you go get a Wendy's Junior burger, like the smallest Junior burger, there's almost, it's like wafer thin. Here's something related to this, Ninja. Don't you hate it when you get a chocolate bunny with an insert in it? What do they insert in your bunny, man? What are you talking about? If I broke open a chocolate bunny and there was something in it, I think I'd be, unless it was something terrible like a cockroach, I'd be excited. Little cardboard. Oh, like, oh, you open it up and it's, yeah, to make it look taller. Yes, I do hate that. I really do. Yeah, chocolate bunny, a hollow chocolate bunny, and then half the package is just package. Yep, yep, for sure. Dub bar, 317, 4 ounces. Yeah, that's a big one. Cookie, yeah, that's diabolical. Like this thing here, where it's got the little riser. I've seen that in a lot of different packages, and I think I'd be less offended if they like told you. But you know, if they just said, hey guys, you know, like because of costs, because chocolate is extremely expensive, because you know, whatever, we have to give you one less cookie. We asked you guys, you said that you'd rather have one less cookie and have it be the same price than for us to do to make it more expensive. So that's what we're doing. Like if they just were honest about it, but it all seems so deceptive. Chocolate bunny full of little, right, little chocolate bunny poop. You open it up and there's like stuff. I wanted like a paper, like a fortune cookie. I want to crack open my bunny and get a fortune. Riser, yeah. I don't know what else word it would be. Liar. They bank on you just putting things in your shopping cart without checking, and well, and you get home. That happens a lot. You get these things that come out just like up here, it's cereal and chip flavors and stuff that you're like, where did that come from? What was it? I don't know. Have you seen this one? I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yeah, this. Have you seen this cereal? Demogorgon Crunch. It's real. It's at the store. Like I could go buy this right now. But it comes out and it's just there and then it's gone. And there's so many of these things. You've never seen that in your life. Okay. So it comes out and then it disappears. And I think part of it is they kind of sell these things and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. You get it home and it's gross. But now everybody's tried it, right? And they're like, well, we got our money from it. We got our money back for doing it. Nutella has a lot more milk now. Yeah, and less nuts, less chocolate. They use a lot more of the whatever nut butter. Blanco, they also changed some ingredients and some stuff to save money. People with food allergies, yeah, for sure. Yep, for sure. Yeah, pay attention. Definitely. Don't think we have that in the EU. Yeah, in Canada, we like weird stuff, man. We got weird flavors up here. Yeah, I know they're a one-time thing, but they bring out these things, and even if they're gross, they kind of bank on people trying it, and it's not good. They're banking on the cover or the package making them buy it, and they don't care as much about whether it's any good. Although this sounds like they gave it some thought anyway. Like these are Eggo waffle flavored, and they've got like a D20 in there. Kind of cool. Got milk in bags. Hey man, I'm not happy about that. Milk in bags is dumb. Like, my son just bought one yesterday, day before, and one of the bags popped. So he opened up, brought it home, and it was a bag of milk that had popped. And so we only got 2 of the 3 bags. Right? Yeah. Gross. I agree. Demigorgon. What even is a Demigorgon? I've heard of them, but I have no idea. It's that. It's the guy that eats your face off. They're mean. They're mean and terrible. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They used to, you used to be able to say, like some contents have settled in transit. Like they will say that on the package, or we have to leave it inflated so it doesn't get wrecked. But they are really, 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 really emptying these boxes. Well, I don't know what this one's supposed to be. Definitely no water was added to this ground beef to increase weight. Not sure if this fits, but crappy practice. Oh, have they done that? Have they added water to beef? Is that a thing? To make it weigh more? That's kind of diabolical. I've never heard of that. Oh, that's crazy. The Oreo filling being that narrow. Wow. You add water to all packaged meat? I would think so, but like, I can see them doing it to increase the weight. That sounds like a devious thing that they would do. Really horrible, terrible thing. All right, well, that's the weirdness, man. That's the weirdness. I don't know what you think was the weirdest one. I think personally the mac and cheese is surprising, but if I had to pick the weirdest one, I'm gonna go with the teeth brush. The toothbrush made of teeth. That's what I'm gonna go with. Jada Toys has got my money so far with the Tony the Tiger figure. And now they're doing Fruity and Choco Pebble Flintstone figures. Have you seen those mini brands? It's a whole thing, apparently, where people get miniature like cereal and miniature soup cans and miniature fridges and miniature, like they're actual brands. And the whole point is you're collecting brands. Right? And it just seems like such a weird thing that you'd buy a box of cereal that has no cereal in it so that you can have it on your shelf. I just don't get it. Are they cute? I don't know. It's just not for me. I don't get it. I don't care that much about cereal boxes, I guess. I don't hold on to nostalgia nearly like others do. I see what they did to the Excel box and medication. Oh, it is. Yeah, they are diabolical, man. Yeah, this thing here. Yeah, where they just take away one. Yep. Excel's gum. So the plan now is we're going to play some Stardew. I'm going to show you this again. Come back tomorrow, Thursday, because we're doing Tokyo Treat. And it's going to be, I'm excited. Tomorrow, on Thursday is a variety day. You know what we might end up doing? We may end up doing the Tokyo Treat the entire stream if it takes that long. There's a lot of stuff in those boxes. But after that, because we'll be set up already with video, we'll do Lego. Mr. Keys, my daughter wanted the minis. Really? They're so weird though. Like, I think they're even called mini brands. Isn't that what they're called? Mini brands. Isn't that what they're called? Yeah. Like, it's a little weird. You know? Stop. Wow, this is the terrible website. So please stop doing that website. Jeepers. There. That's, I guess, best we're gonna get. Probably plays on the blind box gotcha thing. Yeah, that's true. You don't know what you're getting. That's kind of true, maybe. But like, what do I do with it? I buy my little fridge, and then I put my little half-eaten pizza in there. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I can see maybe MasterChef, Tiny Food. Tiny Food's kind of cool, but at least it's kind of artistic. You know what I mean? You have 30 minutes to spare. Do you watch MASH or Hogan's Heroes? Neither. MASH is MASH or Hogan's Heroes. I will watch an episode of Star Trek. Thank you. Old school or TNG. If I have 30 minutes. Actually, I will turn on. If I have 30 minutes and I get to watch something, it'll be Game Ranks on YouTube every time. I like watching Game Ranks. That's probably my favorite YouTube channel. That isn't Donkey, but Donkey's videos are very short. Mini brands create masterpieces. Okay, see, that's kind of cool. I can see that. You get a little crowbar with a little crate and you get a little painting. That's kind of cool. You get David and you get Venus. You get whatever this guy's name is. And TNG and a bit of Voyager. You're a TNG guy. Voyager's pretty good. You just got to get yourself in the right headspace. You got to recognize it's not, it's a different animal. It's Star Trek. It's like DS9. Just don't walk in there expecting the Next Generation, right? Where you're going to get Monster of the Week or whatever. It's a soap opera, but in the Star Trek universe. As long as you're okay with that, you'll enjoy it. Voyager is another one. Voyager is Monster of the Week or whatever you want to call it, Adventure of the Week. But there's also like a different vibe. The whole thing is a bit of a different vibe, which I think I really liked it. I remember liking Voyager and DS9 and Star Trek and Next Generation. I liked Enterprise until everybody started taking off their clothes, and I'm like, I'm out, I'm done. Then I was done. Then I stopped. I didn't even watch Below Decks. Kind of wish I would have. What else you got? Garden. Okay. Disney snacks. I can see, because some people are Disney insane. Like, this is stuff you can get at Disney. Okay, I guess. Mini brands fruit. Yeah, this is the one I thought was the dumbest. Here's Armor All. Like, one of the Doctor makes the holodeck family. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I don't remember many of them. Like, there's a box of raisins, and then there's Armor All, and the box of raisins is like, I just don't get it. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not as in tune with whatever the heck this stuff is. But boy, they have a lot. Make a little house. Brands. What do we got here? Netflix. Oh, there's a Demigorgon. Teeny tiny Demigorgon and teeny tiny camera and a teeny tiny Cobra Kai. Sneakers. Did you know they made all these? I did not know they made all these. Maybe the miniature aspect. Miniatures are cool, but it's just what is miniature? Because miniature sneakers, that's kind of cool. Miniature like Disney snacks, miniature food, that's kind of cool. Miniature art, that all kind of makes sense because miniature things are cool. Like I said, I loved Micro Machines. They were my favorite car. I'd rather have Micro Machines than Hot Wheels. I'd watch original Twilight Zone before anything new. I'd watch Outer Limits before I'd watch Twilight Zone. I liked Outer Limits better. Maybe people put them in Dollhouse. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. If they're gonna be you have to get the right ratio or whatever the right scale. Otherwise, you got Barbie holding a box of Fruit Loops that's the size of her car, or it's too small. Like, it's got to be. Mini brands home. See, that's kind of cool. You build that. I can at least see the purpose for like dolls or collectibles. Sneakers is cool. Books is weird. Show me the books. What does that mean? Mini Book Series 2, the second generation of the really cute books made miniature. Crack open the capsule, put on your reading glasses, and bury your nose in your favorite literary works. Is it real? Like, it's got the actual words in there? Like, show me a picture. Because it looks like it does. Because that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know if you'd read it, but it is kind of cool to have a little tiny book that's got all the words in it. Kawaii mini brands. Again, it's just like a thing of fries, some toilet paper. Disney again. Hello Kitty, a box, like a pop figure. I don't know. Booty. What else? Like what? I mean, fast. There's a. Is that a Louis Vuitton? Weird. It's just so. It's so much. There's so many. I didn't know there were that many. I really didn't. Have I not shown you guys any of these, bro? You were staring at me, staring at those. I really wish somebody would have said something. I'm sorry. I thought I still had the screen up to show you guys. That's nuts. I apologize. That's poor hosting. Poor hosting is what that was. I was speaking like you guys could see. Whoops. Please forgive me. That's not what I intended to do. Stallone did stage farce gangster comedy. Oscar. I remember Oscar. Yeah. He also did Don't Shoot. Stop or my mom will shoot, which is weird. I'm sorry, Jim. I feel bad because I really should have shown you. Reaction channel, but you don't get to. But you don't know what I'm reacting to, right? I don't know why. Okay, listen. If that ever happens, tell me. Tell me you can't see it. I don't know. Where were my mods? Where were my mods? What the heck? Supposed to have my back with that stuff. You know I'm dumb. You gotta pay attention. I has the dumb. I can't believe I'd sit here and do that. I have criticized so many content creators for doing the same thing. Like when I was on that podcast, they were talking about their favorite games, right? We're talking about their favorite weird games. And they're like, oh, I remember this game. It was so weird. It was so weird. And I said, why don't you look it up, guys? Like, you know? Yeah, but I make it, I've tried to tell myself I won't make the same mistake twice. I'll make a version of that mistake, but not the same one. I've made that mistake more than once. And it's just, it's a dumb mistake. It's a dumb mistake because it's, I don't know, man. You gotta watch you do South? No way. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like any of that stuff. I really don't. I always found it to be not funny, not interesting. Like, I don't like Murdoch mysteries. I don't like I'm so done, Keaton. I'm so done with Western cinema. You've no idea. Oh crap. My daughter is using this, so it's now connected to her computer. Hold on. You're not the only streamer who forgot to show us. I know, but I've been doing this for 5 years. I have no excuses. Nah, see, I don't like, what was the, okay, I'm trying, let me just sit here and think for a second. What was the last TV show that I actually liked watching? I didn't like Stranger Things. Hold on, one sec. I'm gonna pull that up. TV shows from the past 10 years. Just a list. Give me a list. Like here's the list. Of TV shows. Never watched any of them. Nope. None. What was the last thing I even watched? That was an actual show. No, I want a list. How do I do this? List of best shows from last, I don't know, 20 years. Just give me a list. I want a list. Best of best TV shows 2025. There you go. Okay, I will do this, right? I will tell you guys what I've actually seen. Nope, better call. No. Mr. Robot. Okay, I did watch that. That was back in 2019, so that was 7 years ago. I kind of liked it. I remember I kind of liked it. It was kind of interesting. A little bit weird. I like it a little bit weird. It was about nerd stuff, about computer stuff, about programming. Rami Malek is a great, and Kristen Slater were great. They were great in it. Carly Chaikin, she was great in it too. Like, that was really cool. And then it had a twist. I like twists. Have 0 streaming services, most of the thing on TV. Yeah, I have streaming services and no TV. 𝐒𝐓𝐀𝐃𝐄𝐖ing has made an Angel Lansbury, really? Touched by an Angel and Murder She Wrote. Oh, that's interesting. Angela Lansbury, Murder She Wrote. That's what you meant. Okay, The Boys stuff was terrible. Game of Thrones, never watched it. Miss Maisel, no. Breaking Bad, tried for a couple episodes, thought it was really terrible and gross, didn't want to watch it. Stranger Things, boring. First season was good. The 5th season was interesting. I could take it or leave it. I really didn't care. It was on. Black Mirror was cool, but apparently not enough for me to go back. I watched the 1st season, that's it. Punisher was good, but again, 2019, right? I haven't liked TV for the last 7 years. Is that what we're learning? Westworld, nope. House of Cards, kind of okay back in the day, but I only watched like 1 season, didn't care. Man, I don't like any of this. What did I actually watch? I watched mine 2019. I watched Mindhunter 2019. That was pretty good. Percy Jackson? Nope. Didn't like Percy Jackson. The movies, didn't like them, and it just wasn't my bag. It was entertaining enough for me to sit through, but my criteria for if I like it is if I watch it again. If I watch it again, that is my criteria, and there are very few things I will go back and watch again. Touched by an Angel is a show I liked, but not everything I agree with it. No, it's got a bunch of hoo-ha in it. But yeah, no, again, I don't like spiritual stuff like that because it makes people believe lies. Wow. Apparently I haven't liked TV for the last 6 years. 7 years. Yeah, okay, let's do top anime of last 25 years. Best anime last 20 years. Okay. Let's see. Solo Leveling was at the top one. It was good. It's good, but not great. Okay. I don't know why it's always on top. It's very fun to watch. Very cool. But again, while I watch it twice, I did start it, but I never went back to it. Like I started it for the 2nd time and I never went back to it. One Piece never watched, too much of a commitment. I'm waiting for the next one to come around. Attack on Titan was gross. I really disliked it. It made me like literally gag. I thought it was gross. Brotherhood, we started and apparently I never went back to. Bleach started, never went back to. Hunter x Hunter started, liked, and the person I was watching it with stopped watching with me, so I never went back to it. Death Note got boring as soon as they started playing tennis together. Cowboy Bebop. It was good. Like I know people like it. It had a good vibe, very interesting, all the rest of that stuff, sure. But it was very confusing. Like the story itself was confusing. Trigun, I like Trigun. We just watched it. Will I go back and watch it again? No. Wheel in Time, no, yeah, Wheel of Time was, I think that was literally wasn't that atheist, like trying to do atheist stuff? Like it made no sense. I never watched the actual movie, but I remember hearing something about that. How to Train Your Dragon, good. Good, fun. Never watched the new remake, and I wouldn't go back and watch it again. That's again that it was good when I watched it. Wouldn't go back and watch it again. Naruto, I would go back and watch again. I would like to watch it again. It's very good. It's a big commitment, but I would go watch that. One Punch Man, I watched over and over and over. I am heartbroken at what they did to season 3. It kills me that they took this show that I thought was truly fantastic. I watched for season 1 over and over and over, and then they just totally wrecked it in season 3. It's hard to believe that they messed it up that much. Hold on. What's your issue? All right, I'll close you. We'll come back to you in a minute. Did you try the Saint's power is omnipotent or Snow White with the red hair? Saint's power is omnipotent. I tried to watch. I didn't. The first episode didn't catch me. Space Cowboy? Is that one that you're calling, or are you saying that that's what Cowboy Bebop is? Snow White with the red hair. I don't remember Snow White with red hair. I don't remember that one. The things with Revy just smell like a World War II Marine. No, actually, you know what? I don't watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of anime movies. I probably should, because some of them are great and they've got great animation and they've got, you know, really cool stories. You can get a beginning and an end. But I don't know why. I like the series. What's the difference? 22 minutes, like 15 minutes over the course of 12 episodes, or a 2-hour movie. Like, how's that different? Steins Gate. I'm supposed to watch, never watched. What else? Let's see if we go. Berserk. Tried to watch it. It didn't grab me. Gintama. Tried to watch it. Didn't grab me. IQ is for children. I'm sure I would like it. But every time anybody describes it to me, they make it sound like it is just for kids. Bigger budget. Yeah, they bigger budget, and they have usually take more time on it. Slice of life anime guy, but I haven't watched any anime in a few years. I am an isekai. I'm trash. I like trash anime. Straight up. I like isekai. I like rom-coms. That's what I like. It's the trashier the better. The more by the book. They didn't even try. It the animation sometimes just stops. You know that, like that. I love that stuff. I do. Hit me with a terrible isekai every day, and I'd watch it. Code Geass, that was fantastic. That was truly good. By the grace of the gods. Let me see. Hold on. You know what? I didn't watch this one. I'm not a huge fan of when the main character is like like an 8-year-old or something like that, because they always do weird stuff. You know, like he's dating or he's like looking at, you know, whatever. It's weird to see a 8-year-old with a harem, and you know, or it's for children, like legitimately for children, and then there's no bite to it at all. But no, I never watched this one. Great anime from the collab series would be 80s from Ulysses 31. All on YouTube, only 26. Really? What's that? Ulysses 31. Yeah, I've never heard of that. What are you about, my dude? No, do not play. Do not play. Stop it. I want to know what it's about. Just give me the description. What is the description? Space legend Ulysses 31. Japanese French anime. Well, there's two words that don't go together usually. Based on Greek mythology of Odysseus. Set in the 31st century. That does sound interesting. Can we watch that on stream? Is that allowed? If it's on YouTube, does that mean it's beyond copyright? Like you could actually watch it? Can you watch? Like, is it allowed? Full YouTube 31 full episodes. But it can't be like uploaded. Yeah, probably not. It looks like it's been uploaded by someone else. Yeah, okay. I can't do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't watch stuff on YouTube that someone stole. Demon Slayer, kind of okay. It was fun to watch at the time, but ultimately I didn't care about the characters. Mob Psycho, 10 out of 10. Really enjoyed Mob Psycho. Thought it was going to get old after a while because, you know, kind of the same trick, but they would always kind of add something to it that you're like, oh wow, okay, all right, I'm interested again. Mob Psycho was great. Fruits Basket, I really liked watching it because it is a romantic whatever, but I don't remember it enough to make a actual take on it, because I remember going, wow, this is really fun to watch, but I was watching it with my kids, so it was like fun to watch with them anyway. Jujutsu Kaisen, so I got to Shibuya in that, the big Shibuya wall block thing, and then petered out. Now, is that me because I was going through some really crazy stuff? Yes, probably. Like, I should go back and watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Problem is, it's so sad, and there's so many miserable things happening that I don't want to make myself feel bad. So that's why I watch the trash, because it's always like, oh, it's like one of my favorite animes of all time is it's called what is it called? This one. Farming Life in Another World. I think. Yes, farming. This is my peak. This is peak for me, okay? You can call me trash if you want to. You can tell me I'm a terrible person. You can say that I deserve I shouldn't deserve to be able to have an opinion. But you know what? This is it, because everybody's happy all the time. The main character, nothing bad ever happens. He every time he does anything, he wins. Like a dragon will come, he's like, I don't even care, bleh, and he just like he just wins all the time. And then people are like, hi, I'm the most powerful person in the entire world. Could I live here because you're awesome? And they're like, I am awesome, and you can come. But he's also humble and fun. Like it is peak. Now, is it a harem? Yes, for sure. But like, it's also like, just the vibe is so positive. I really like it. JoJo, I couldn't get past the first season. Tried, couldn't. Neon Genesis Evangelion, we did watch it, thought it was cool. I don't know what the big deal is about it. I think it's because it's so weird. By the time you get to the end, it's very weird. But it's really sad. Like, I get that people are, it's esoteric or whatever. But like, for me, I'm like, I wouldn't go back and watch it again. I was like, that was an experience, saw it, moving on. Season two is on the way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2. I'm holding out for like free-written season 2 to be finished and dubbed and stuff like that, so that I can watch it with the same voices as when I watched the first one. Harems are freaking weird? Well, they're not that weird. They're pretty understandable when you think about it, from the perspective of male fantasy. Kaguya Love is War, liked it a lot, would watch it again. Saint Seiya, never watched. Ghost in the Shell, nope. Chainsaw Man, I tried to finish. I got as far as when they were in the hotel, and I was like, this is kind of making me feel gross. Like, I was like, ugh. Like, it's not a nice show. The main characters are not nice to each other. The main protagonist is being manipulated, and it's like, it's not pleasant. There's no parts that are good. It's just less bad sometimes. NGE, Neon Genesis Evangelion was loaded with all that bizarre religious imagery. Actually didn't mean anything. Yeah. It again, it's reaching for a lot of stuff, and it presents some stuff, and it's interesting, but it ultimately wasn't. It's not as life-changing and mind-blowing as people would lead you to believe. Erased, kind of interesting, not worth watching twice. Ranking of Kings, never watched it. My son wants me to, but no. I'm like, I don't want to watch some toddler wander around. Like that one. Is there an anime out there that the guy, the main character, is blind and deaf and dumb, and like he has to go? I don't know how that works. I'm just like, I don't know if I'd be able to watch that because it would make me feel weird. Violet Evergarden. I don't think I'd like it. It looks like it is very dramatic and like sad. And I don't like sad things. Mushoku Tensei, really liked it. Watched it twice. Really liked it. Is it weird at the beginning? Yes. Has it got some really weird stuff going on? Yes. But if you could get past the weirdness into the actual plot, there's a lot of really big things going on. You know, a lot of really big things going on when it comes to things that he's going through, right? Like I think it's well done for what it is. They present him in a certain way. Like they present him as an irredeemable, like, pervert or whatever at the beginning, but there's a reason for it, right? They do. It's not just like, oh, that's so funny, played for laughs. It actually gets him in trouble, and it screws up his life, and it messes with him, and it messes his relationships. And as he tries to mature, to go from like the question behind Mushoku Tensei is, what if a porn addict was isekai? I think that's literally it. What if that happened? Well, they'd get there, they'd isekai, they'd start acting like, oh, look at me. And then that wouldn't work because they're bumping into real people, and it wouldn't go that way. And they'd have to learn, and bad things would happen to them. Honestly, I like it. There's some stuff to get past, but I think what it presents is pretty good. Spy Family, tried so hard to get into it. I thought Anya was cute. I think the wife and the husband, they're great characters, but for whatever reason, it just made me bored. Violet Evergarden, pretty nice from what I remember. I watched Spy Family and tried to like it, and kind of liked it, and then I went back to it and I watched like one or two more, and I'm like, it didn't grab me. My Hero Academia is top 3 for me. It's really good. They ended it really well. The second last season is intense, and second last season is crazy. Last season, the first part is neat, and the wrap up is fun to watch, but you have to get through the second last season to be able to. Wow, it's really something. I watched some Spy Family, didn't like certain things. Anya's adorable, and I can't remember I remember Lloyd, but I can't remember her name. She's a cool character. The mom is a very fun character. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I liked the first episode that they made me sit down and watch. My son, we need to watch this. So I watched the first episode. But knowing that it will rip my hearts out, that's her name, rip my guts out and step on them and then spit in my soul, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get to the end of something that is destined to make me feel terrible. I don't want to. But apparently it's really good. Like, it's always on the top list of animes you should watch. You know? Parasite, no, not even gonna try. It looks gross. 𝐒𝐓𝐀𝐃𝐄𝐖ing, that's another one that I just really like. It is just a comedy. It's dumb. It doesn't make sense. It breaks the fourth wall. It is, like a commentary on other genres. Like, it actually is pretty funny. Some of the humor doesn't land, but that's what happens with comedies. Sometimes they just don't, especially comedies from another country. I don't know about Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. I don't know anything about that. Bocce the Rock. Hold on, let me look that up. No, again, a bunch of girls, drama, not my thing. It doesn't look like it would grab me. I would need to watch it with someone else, and then I'd probably like it. I usually like stuff. I usually like them, but I'm not gonna pick it. I'm not gonna go open it up, right? Dororo the Blind is what you're talking. I don't remember. Like, I would have to sit down and watch it with someone. But a girl is very introverted. Yeah, that's cool. I think I would enjoy it if I was watching with like my daughter. I would enjoy it, but not by myself. NHK, Yuri on Ice, no thanks, no thanks. Black Clover, peak. I love Black Clover. The only problem I had with Black Clover is that I got to the last 5 or 6 episodes and they'd screwed it up on Netflix or Crunchyroll, whatever I was watching it, and they had repeated the last 4 or 5 episodes as like I never got to the end. And so like I need the ending, but the journey was fantastic. So good. Bleach again, couldn't get into. Promised Neverland, never watched, heard it was sad. Hellsing Ultimate, gross. I tried it, didn't like it. Banana Fish, I don't like. This is Yaoi, I think, or Yuri, right? Which one's the boy one? Dr. Stone, very good, very fun to watch. Wouldn't watch it again, but very fun to watch. I'm looking forward to the next season to be able to continue the story. Cool characters, but ultimately it's a one and done. Food Wars, one and done, not even worth your time. I didn't even bother with the next season. Like, ReZero is worth watching again, I think. If only for Rem. If only to see Rem again. It is a fascinating, really cool, conceptually interesting, like if someone could go back in time after they die and then repeat it again, what would happen? And it's not happy. It's not like, it's a very miserable thing. I actually tuned out. Yeah, no, the Food Wars thing is, I can understand why people wouldn't like it. But oops. Like ReZero has it's very miserable. And then I think it's season 3. I think it's the latest season, maybe the one before. But they got to a place where they were standing in front of a clock tower, and then everybody started dying. And I think I was just not in the place where I was ready for that level of misery, because he was ruined. The main character was like destroyed emotionally, and I'm like, I'm not ready for that. I don't think I want to do that again. It's pretty heartbreaking. ReZero. Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, tried to watch it. It didn't grab me enough. It was kind of cool, kind of interesting, not enough. Kaiju number 8, I'd rewatch that. I think I did rewatch that. Cool story. I hope they continue it. Rerun, that is definitely, well, I don't know why it's at 54 on this list. It should be way higher. It should be near the top, like literally 1 or 2. It is a beautiful, well done, well written, well paced, great characters, great animation. Like it's a 10 out of 10 anime. I can't wait to watch the next season. Delicious in Dungeon, good. Weird. Wouldn't watch it twice, but I did enjoy watching it. Reincarnated as a Slime, got boring. Boring and political, and I couldn't keep going. And people are like, don't worry, it gets better. I'm like, I don't want to slog through the boring. Tower of God, Shield Hero, I watched that. I watched it twice. I really liked Shield Hero. Yes, the turtle arc was dumb, but you got to get past the turtle arc. I don't know why they did that, but it gets better. What's up with anime just trying to wreck you, like sad, jacked up, disastrous things? Well, that's one of the reasons I like anime, is because it will present things that the stuff in the West just won't, in a way that they just won't. That will like really emotional stuff, really graphic stuff, really intense stuff. And it was it just seems to have more value because they're willing to talk about that and show that kind of stuff and be emotive. I just don't see that in anything else. Ransom says, can't help noticing there's nothing on this list earlier than about 2000 and nothing earlier than 2010. Myopic. Well, maybe, yeah, it's supposed to be back 20 years. Apothecary Diaries, never watched it. Never heard of it. Hunter x Hunter, why is it on here twice? Fairy Tail. That Fairy Tail was the first anime I ever watched. So every time I watch another anime that has the same voice actors, which will happen because it has every voice actor ever, I'm always like, oh, that's Lucy. Oh, that's, you know, Natsu. Oh, that's Gray. You know, like the, oh, it's Ursula. Like I like that. It's fun. It holds a special place in my heart, and I will watch it again. I did try to start watching it again, but it's another really, really big commitment, and it also gets a little emotional. Overlord was fun for the first season until they started like literally talking about economics and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about math. Tokyo Revengers. I can open it up. Like, hold on. If I do the last, I don't know, best anime last 50 years. I wonder if can you do that? Top 50 anime all time? No. 2000 to 2019. No. Best anime all time. All time? Hunter x Hunter has 2 releases. Is that why? Solo Leveling, yeah. Hell's Paradise. That's good. I'd watch it again. I mean, I'd continue to watch it, but I wouldn't watch season 1 again. I might have to. Mashal I watched 2 or 3 times. I thought that was great. That's fantastic anime. Harry Potter, but with muscles. Yeah, bring it on. Fire Force, never watched it. Nobody would let me. I tried to watch it, and it's like, oh, I don't want to watch that. And so I ended up with other stuff. Spy Family, I already talked about. Berserk, already talked about. Akame ga Kill, I watched all the way to the end, so I can't talk about it. But it was interesting enough to watch if you have nothing better to do. But it wasn't like what I would call gripping. Summertime Rendering. We never finished it. It was really funny. We got to the last half of the last episode. We just didn't go back. We didn't care about the ending. I don't know how we did that, but we just stopped. Cyberpunk already talked about. Chainsaw Man already talked about. Death Note I did talk about, but like I said, I really liked it until it was started to be silly, where they were like at the same school and they were playing tennis together and whatnot. I'm like, you've lost the reason, the whole point of the show. Don't know Ruri Kenshin. DBZ, I tuned out at Majin Buu. I really liked it. I was following along, kind of interesting. Yeah, it was a bit long. Yeah, the power-ups were taking forever. Yeah, the a couple bits skipped. But Majin Buu, he killed him twice, and he kept coming back. And I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do another 40 episodes of watching Majin Buu talk like a baby and them going, oh, I'm going to power up some more. I couldn't do it. It got so repetitive. There was no plot, no purpose, nothing happening. So I quit. I'd like to go back and maybe go after Majin Buu, but no, I didn't. Couldn't stomach it. Jumping away, never saw it. Although that does remind me of that Baki Hanma. I liked Baki. That was crazy. I wouldn't recommend it for everybody because it's super violent, but it's quite a trip. Read the novel it was inspired by. Oh, I didn't know it was a novel. Usually these are, go read the manga for 1,000 years. Hunter x Hunter, we talked about. Tokyo Revengers. No, One Piece. Okay, so I would watch One Piece, and I watched it over the shoulder of my kids, but too much of a commitment. Trigon, there it is. There it is. We just watched it, so it's fresh on my mind. I liked it, liked the character, liked how it got really dramatic and stuff like that. Would I watch it again? No, not right now. Right? What did I watch back to back? There was an anime a couple years ago that I watched, and then I immediately watched it again. Like, I never do that. Journey to the West, one of the Chinese novels. Oh, Monkey King. Okay, there you go. All right, yeah. I know Monkey King's a big deal. Oh, it's long. Okay, great. Is it? I assume it's translated. Is there good translation? You already rewatched one of your favorite episodes. Okay, there you go. Blue Eye Samurai, never saw it. No, never saw Yu Yu Hashiko. Rise of Shield Hero, already talked about. I liked it. Samurai Champloo, never watched it. My Hero, already talked about it. Jujutsu Kaisen, I should go watch. I feel like I should. It is one of the best ever. I just, I don't want to be depressed. Cowboy Bebop, we talked about. Vinland Saga, never saw it. Never watched it. People say it's good. Never saw it. Looks like a bummer. Naruto, Demon Slayer. I wouldn't put Demon Slayer number 2. No way. 4 volumes, 500 pages each. That's a bit. That's a commitment. All right. Tiny text, no pictures. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It is very good. It is worth watching. I would say it is very worth watching. But it is also, it's quite a commitment. And Attack on Titan. Wow. Oh, no way. Attack on Titan. I don't know why people like it as much as they do. It's so awful. And I don't mean awful as in the writing or the like animation's really good, and you know, like the concept is good, and like I get it, but watching it is so gross. It's just so gross and miserable and sad and horrible, and just it's just so bad. I didn't like it. I don't know if you can tell. All right, so I don't know where that came from, but there's my take on anime for the rest of my life. Until I watch another one and change all my opinions. Nah, don't. It's not worth it, dude. It's super not worth it. It's so gross. Truly. Are you broken? Don't be broken. All right. Let's keep going here. I don't know how I did that with anime just now. That was came out of nowhere. No, no love on this list for the series that put anime on the map. Gotcha Man, Astro Boy. Well, I think there's a reason for that, right? Like Astro Boy was good, but nobody wants to watch it today, right? Things have gotten better. Finally, the farm game, right? Yeah, let's get into the let's do some chores. Woo! No free run. I know, right? I don't get that. To me, free run is top. Like it is so good to watch. It's beautiful. It's well written. It's got great characters. Like it's so good. Spirits are perturbed. Great. Living off the land. What'd you teach me? Most times I have a seasonal calendar in front of the general store. It's a good idea to check that now and again just to make the feel what going on in the community and look for job postings. I didn't know that. Cool, I guess. I'm gonna go plant these. Out of season. Oh, interesting. Astro Boy is silly, but Osamu Tezuka's art defined the look and feel of genre. I'm not, yeah, I wouldn't deny the fact that it's great, like as far as like for what it is, but I would say that it is of its time, and I can understand why people wouldn't want to watch it. Yeah, I got a new house. Very excited about that. We're gonna do a little bit of farm work here, and I want to get further down in the mine. I don't know what it is about the mines, but I long for them. I want the mines to be a thing. No. And I've already collected all this, so I can literally sell all of it. I don't think I've seen anything that... I yearn for the mines. I do. I really want to go see them. I got some new ideas to think on. Do I? Corn! I just harvested corn. I didn't even know I could do that. Cool. Anything else in here I can harvest? I'm out of nowhere. Here you go, kitty. I'm gonna go put corn in the box because you gotta save your corn, because I definitely need to. I could go up to the community center and probably present some of this. All right, I gotta take, I guess, earth crystal. So the chance of staying watered overnight mixed into tilled soil. That sounds important. I'll take some of that. Guess I gotta put my corn in there. Where's the corn? Already got corn in there. Okay, that's full. Or is it? Oh no, it's got 2 lines. 2 lanes. Good for it. Okay, let's sell. I didn't really like the Minecraft movie. I never watched it. Better than pining for the fjords. Has that sentence ever been uttered? Pining for the fjords. Yeah, it probably would be sufficiently entertaining to a child, which was the target audience, but I'm not that. I'm gonna sell my earth crystal. Anything else I can sell? I guess I have like a crap ton of slime. Yeah, I'll sell that too. I probably need some money. And then the bugs start, man. Okay. What do you do? And then I put seeds on you? Making dead parrot jokes. Hey, there's something you don't get to see every day. I need to go. What I need to do is I need to go buy a new fishing rod. Is it still the fishing derby? Let's go find out. I feel like I should be able to do better at fishing. I never did catch one and get a prize. Let's find out. He's resting. Wow, I got books. Look at me go. All right, let's keep going. I gotta get to the lake just to see. No, they're all gone. Okay, well, there you go. We'll go into town. And we will have ourselves... Oh, I can't go into town. Lame. I need to find that guy's pants. Bring Demetrius a melon. Do I have any melon? I actually don't know. I've looked everywhere. I've been everywhere. If I haven't seen his pants, I don't think they exist. Okay. Is the red thing a melon? I actually don't know. What are you? You're a tomato. And of course I sold them all because I'm an idiot. Golly. What a dingus. Did I really? What a twit. Okay, well, duh. We did say we were going to the mines. I don't need a new fishing pole to go to the mines. Just go. I have full energy. Except I'm out of rogue. What's up with that? Found another book. Who's burying books all over the land? Hey, broccoli. I can plant broccoli. But can I plant the hollandaise sauce to make it taste good? What's up, dude? I saw a heron wading gracefully this morning. Missed. What's her treasures of a quiet life? Sure. Yeah. Totally. There's water. Yeah, I think I've been down to level 20 now. I think. Yep. And I fished in here and I got some pretty good fish. But we never went further. Let's keep going. Plot twist, your grandpa is C.S. Lewis and those are his discarded projects. Wait, if I see a lamppost that shouldn't be where it is, we'll know for sure. Hey, I got a present from my girlfriend. Things are already turning up good. I'd like to upgrade my my pickaxe, but I need iron to do so. And I have yet to see iron. You see a wardrobe, avoid it. No way. It worked out. There's lots of places you could be whisked off to that are no good. I think Narnia is fine. A little rough on occasion, but ultimately I think it's not a bad place to be. Stay away from scientist-looking guys with large spheres. I often think about the Magician's Nephew. I was thinking about it today. How the lamppost came from somebody bringing it with them and just kind of dropping it on the ground during the beginning of how the world was anew and everything was able to grow. Right? My thought this morning. Maybe because I'm weird, but like, what if someone sneezed? Like on that ground. Like that would that have grown? Because I don't like that. That concept is weird and terrible. Will be a bad place to be whisked off to from fiction? There's a lot of bad places. Like, let me think. What, like, Attack on Titan. There. But like, as far as like classic fiction goes, is that just a mine? Okay, there's nothing there, right? Okay. That would be terrible. Attack on Titan. Ugh. Imagine living there. Making my way downtown. Found one. Okay, let's just keep looking a little bit. Kind of surprised I didn't get attacked there. Nice. How far can we get down? And how many rocks do I think I need, really? If I ended up Attack on Titan, I'd just look around and pray that God to take me home. Oh, don't worry, you'd be dead in no time. Nobody lasts long there. I know for sure. Like, people are like, oh, how would you survive the zombie apocalypse? I'm like, I die first. I know that. I've come to accept it. I have no skills. I would actually run into the arms of the zombies. Like, please take me now. I'm on 24. If I go down one more, I should be good. Wow, that's a long way to go. Ew. I found a carrot. But I can't pick it up. Because I gotta eat. Crap. I have to ditch something. I will ditch this because I don't need it. I will eat the grape though, because I need to make room. I think I'd whack as many zombies as I can with my big pan. With a big pan. Go full tangled on them. That's the way to go. Okay. I gotta kill you. Bop. And then I saw something up here that I want to check out. There's got to be something cool in these, right? Why would they be there otherwise? I sure that nothing bad ever happened to somebody who wrecked all the things. Hardwood. I do need hardwood. I will now throw out... Oh, crap. I need to go buy that other backpack. That should be really on my to-do list. I don't need more coal. We can find something else. What are you even? Iron ore. I found iron! Son of a gun. I don't need the fiber. Okay, now I've got room. I can pick up a winter end table. It's always the last place you look. And I'm full again. Crud! I'm gonna get rid of the algae. No, I can get rid of the bugs. I have food. Is that a ring? Hold on a second here. I got a ring. Small magnet ring. Slightly increases your radius for collecting items. I shall put that on. Now I have even more room. They don't give you any music down here, man. All right, we're going down to 25. Almost lost end table mines. 25. I kind of expected a, Stop killing me, stop killing me, stop killing me. I kind of expected a prize. Okay, sure. Kind of wanted it. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff. That's just seeds. I'm okay. I don't need seeds. Look, it's almost Thursday, so I have this voice now. Just get a shulker box, right? I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I need something to stick things in. A bream frenzy has begun in the cinder sap forest. Those are words. Man, I am seriously in need of a bigger backpack. I'm gonna use my cherry bomb. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just put it right here. Uh-huh. I think I'm good. I think I have to leave. Like, I legit do. But I didn't see elevator. Is there only an elevator? Oh, there it is. Okay, no, we're good. Let's go at it. Get out of here. Are they growing in the light of your little mining hat? They are, they're just really hardy. I didn't realize how late it was. I wonder if I can sell any of this. I'll wake up tomorrow, and the hope is I wake up, I have enough money to go and buy that third backpack, because I absolutely need it. That is definitely what I need next. So can I make 3,000 bucks tonight? I didn't water my plants. Shoot! I can't believe I'm having to do this in the dark. Can't even tell which ones I've done. I'm literally having to remember which ones I've done. Wait, are you plants? You look like plants. I'll just pour some on the ground. It's good luck. Then why are they green? There you go. Asking the real questions now. Uh-oh. I'm not going to get peas tomorrow. I'm going to get penalized if I don't do this. Weird noise my watering can makes. There we go. Quick little walk over here to make sure that I take whatever out of my pocket that I gotta get that processed. Here, you can have my bug meat and my quartz and my earth crystal. Cool. I'll go to bed. Same reason they're green mushrooms. Touche. Are there green mushrooms though? An airplane dropping question mark boxes. What? Mystery boxes can now be found. Okie dokie. There's always something going on in this bloody game. Holy moly. Level 5 farmer. Crops were 10% more. Sick. The weather has become boring. You need a more interesting life, man. You come walking in here with, you don't have enough people watching, and like, I appreciate your questions, but there's got to be some more positivity in your life, my man. Meanwhile, the commies paratrooping in. Yeah, like, just because they're mystery boxes doesn't mean that they're necessarily good ones, right? I'm gonna put my bait in there. Maybe I should put my fishing rod in there too. What else can I put in there? I don't know. My seeds. I have an end table. Hold on, what did I do with my end table? Winter end table. You can go next to my bed. No, you can't. There you go. Can I put a log on top? No. What even is the point of anything then? Can I put you on top? Yay. Stream is lame reported. Viewers joining? Yes. Okay. Spirits are perturbed. Great. The war. That's a lot of things to harvest. See, I'm so glad I did. Look, if I wouldn't have watered this, I wouldn't have got so many wonderful things. But now I have 10,000 coins, so I'm gonna go buy. That tree wasn't there yesterday. I'm gonna go buy that backpack. Although it's 7 o'clock in the morning, so it's not even open. Small towns. What are you? Dwarf scroll. I already have so many dwarf scrolls. I don't know what to do with all my dwarf scrolls. I have 3. I can find my girlfriend and give her a present. And then I can process my geodes. Lovely. Put my silver in my box. Because I got it. Or my iron, I mean, not silver. Alright, cool. Last night a mysterious airdrop, today extra trees. Coincidence? I think not. That's true. Trying to pet my cat, not scythe him like the Grim Reaper. What the heck? Pet the cat! I'm gonna sell so many of these. I wish I had some melons though. No, I get you, James. I appreciate it. I do. You're good. I'm glad you're here. You make a good contribution to the stream. Okay. Ah, thanks, Magic and Twilight. Have a good day. Talk to you later, and God bless. Okay, we gotta find my girl. We gotta buy that backpack. That's the most important thing. That's thing one. It is almost Willie's birthday. What's this? Bookseller. What's this? What's that? Oh, Trout Derby. Oh, there's things on the map. I should pay attention. What are you? Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. That sounds fascinating. Do. Buying that, yes. Holy Dino, do I ever need that? Do you grow bananas? Not yet. At least not in this, not this season. Oh, hello, my girl. My girlfriend, where are you? I have something for you. I have a purple for you. This is my favorite stone. It's so pretty. I know. They're so thick with honey and nectar all summer. I almost feel dizzy. I know, I hate bugs too, and plants. Boy, am I dating the wrong girl. She just doesn't like outdoors. Abigail, 4 stars. Let's go. I'm just gonna keep feeding her purple things. At least she's easy that way. Let's go get my geodes processed, because I have a fancy geode that's got a lot of sparkles in it. Which means it's probably expensive. Hi. Process my geode. Or else. That's a big one. What'd I get? Ooh, a blue shiny. Iridium ore. That's important. Jasper. Poop. Well, can't win them all. I think if I go to the museum now, I can probably donate these fancy rocks. Hey, I have fancy rocks. Jasper! Put it next to this rock. Cool. Give me presents. Oh, you don't. The blue one isn't to your favor? What is it? An exotic ore with many curious properties can be smelted into bars. I should probably hang on to that then. That sounds like a thing I should hang on to. Can you date more than one girl? I don't know. Can I harem it up in this game? I doubt it. I distinctly doubt it. But I've literally only given attention to one girl. She has my whole heart. Look, a mystery box. What's in it? I want to play. What is it? What is it? What is it? Hold on. We got to switch it out for this glass shard. How did I get that? When did I get that? Cool. See what happens. Well, that needs instructions. What do you want? A blacksmith can open it for you. Who knows what might be inside? I know where the blacksmith is. I just came from where he was. Cool. Let's avoid polygamy. I don't know. Are they going to be better farmhands? There's a reason that you have lots of kids when you're on the farm. You need more help. All right. Well, there you go. Let's go see if he can open up my box. You time Abigail and she'll probably start a food fight with you. And she eats rocks. Yeah, you don't want to do that. And also she practiced the occult. Like, she's not a girl to be trifled with. I picked a very high level chick. You wouldn't want to mess with her. All right, hi. Process geodes. Yay, that's like a geode. Cool. Process it. Bonk. A warp totem. That too. I don't know what that does. We're gonna go. It says farm on it though, so if I go back to my farm. Here, have a some glass. Have some glass shards I found on the ground. You're welcome. You didn't even say thank you. Rude. Let us go back to the farm and see what this totem does. Why are you exclamation pointed? Doesn't make any sense. What are you telling me? Just reminding me you exist? Okay. I do need to find that guy's shorts though. Like the mayor lost his pants quite some time ago, and I have yet to find them for him. He dropped 100 boxes, and I found one. Okay, I think if I go up here, okay, this is my guess. I take the totem and I hand it to whatever this is. Okay. So you use it and it teleports you to the farm. So I just teleported exactly to where I was. That was stellar. Video games, everyone. I need better sprinklers. I don't know how to upgrade anything. Hey, you learn by doing, okay? And I did, and I learned. Yes, exactly. See, it's called tuition. When you do something like that and it costs you some money. I didn't know I could do that. Just say it's tuition. I feel like the fall is coming. Is this the 23rd? All right, let's just finish doing this, and then we can. I think we gotta put that rock into my box, and then what else do we have? Nothing. We can sell some things. Out of water. Dang it! I can upgrade my watering can. I've never needed to upgrade a watering can in a video game in my whole life. Like in Minecraft, you set up irrigation like a normal person. You know? I don't know why it's like causing problems. Pardon me. Plant watering wizard. Yeah, that's what I want. Exactly. When do I get that? My stupid, really insanely lame sprinkler that does one space to the right and left. Probably because I didn't run any hose to it, you know? If I wander, I'm going to wander the land a little bit to see if there's mystery boxes anywhere on my land, because I assume they're only under the... No, I'm good. I watered everything. They're only under those wiggly worms. That's my guess. Did he go in here and do anything? Good. I found fruit. And there's creepy bats. Bye. Neat. What are you? What are you? What are you? Pomegranate. Oh, fun. A salmon berry. Oh, saucy. I'm gonna grab some of this. Hold on. I have another plan. We're gonna get all the produce from in here. Is that it? I think it is. Now we're gonna walk up to the I remember the name of it, the community center, and we're gonna go talk to the people at the community center. They're little bugs. Because I think I probably have enough now to be able to get myself a present, I think. That totem, well, that was dumb of me. I freely admit that was a boneheaded move. But what was I supposed to do? I didn't know. There's nothing here. Oh, hang on. I can't get that. I can't get that. I can't get that. I can't get that. Okay, that's what... All right, in here. How could you have possibly... I don't know. Yeah, that's it, right? Like, I guess I could have looked it up. Okay, you. Spring crops. Nope. I have an artisan bundle. I need to give it a lot of things. I don't have enough. Animal bundle, no. Fall crops, I only have the corn. Okay. Oop, I got 3 of those. I just need a melon. Wait, do I need all of them, or can I just give... If I do this... Oh, I do need all of them. And I need a tomato. Okay, I do need one of those melons. Dang it! Okay, that's close. I'm close. I want out. I want out. Let me go. The EU. Okay. If I had one of those melons, like I didn't, like I sold them and proceeded, that was just dumb. Spring, winter, foraging, construction, fall, that's summer. Okay. That's actually an easy one to get. That's just sticks, rocks, and some hardwood. I have the hardwood. I can get the rocks. Sticks are easy. Okay, that one I can come back and do. But I need those melons. Or whatever they are. I think you need fish. I need to bring you fish. Which, okay. Not worth it. Let's go home and just put it all back in the box until we can find ourselves a melon. The last melons that I grew took, like, I don't know, like a week. Took a really long time. But I'm not going to sell them. I'm not going to be dumb like I was before. We're going to put them all back. Yep. Cool. See? Lots and lots and lots. And I could get my seeds and put them into another box. At least I know how to make a box. Cool. Now we can go to bed. No, I was going to wander and just see if I can find one more mystery box. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to reset when the day is over. And it's got to be the wiggly worms, I assume. It's the wiggly worms that you have to get. Yeah. Okay, almost certainly. We'll do a quick run down here, and if I see something worth getting, I'll get it. If not, then we can move on, and we'll go to bed, and we'll go back to the mines tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything necessarily to grab. Okay. I got one. It's something. Nope, nothing there. Okay, cool. Off we go. Back home. Dig up someone else's front yard. I'm sure she won't mind. All right, that's it. To bed. It's very late. Got big loops under my eyes. Need to go to sleep. But I'm gonna wake up a rich man. I'll tell you that. $2,000 buccarinos. What can I get? Don't know. We're gonna go to the mine though. I get an achievement or something to get down to level 40, which maybe that's what we'll try to do today. Oop! I got a letter. Maybe we won't. I saw an article about you in the local paper. It sounds like the country life is a good fit for you. So proud of you. Take care, sweetie. Love, Mom. That's nice. Look at my dumb sprinkler being all dumb and only doing like 4 things. So dumb. There you go. You get fruit every day or just on occasion? Apparently not right now. Back to the mines. Let us go find them. I have food. I got some slime I can eat. I want another mystery box, but I don't see them. Maybe they fell into the mines. That would make no sense. That'd make as much sense as having greenery in there. Don't do it, man. It's not worth it. I get to go down to level 25 now. Look at me go. Okay. I have huge pockets. Massive pockets. Kill to death. Kill them all. Kill. Die. Die. You need to die too. Die. And you need to die. Die. Red. We're gonna turn to 1, 2. Awesome. Video games. I should break some of these rocks. The only way to get down. Or is there like another path here? No. It's very dark. I don't have anything to see. There it is. Okay. Nice. Oh, and somebody left a piano down here. He looks so pitiful after he's naked. Feel a little bad, but then he attacked me, so I don't feel quite as bad. Cool. Down we go. Or is there more down here? There is more down here. Ooh, rocks. I found some shiny rocks. I got a present for my girl. Let's go. She's easily purchased with amethyst. Nice. Basic retaining soil. Which means that'll keep it'll be watered for more than a day, I think is what it said. I guess. Okay, let's go down. I saw something over here. Yeah. 25. Now I'm on 27. Nice. Kill all bugs. An unpleasant sound, but it means that I'm not getting hit by a buzzer. That's a good thing. I need silver. Not silver, iron. Throwing me off because it's copper. And then I'm like, the next logical thing would be silver for some reason. Ooh. Thanks, bug. Another one. I got ladders for days. Gotta make sure that I keep going around here. This is a big cave. Already went that way. Okay, we're good. We're gonna go down the bug one, just in case that's a better one. I'm not sure if that's how that works. I could use a better sword, too. Ooh, that looks shiny. There are mystery boxes down here. He ate one. Does that mean he was up on the surface? Topaz. Score. Now we're talking. Getting actual stuff. Wait, is that a minecart? Oh, that's a bug. Never mind. Are there minecarts? I assume there are minecarts. I've seen them up there. They don't seem to work. But there's something going on. I'm gonna follow it up. It just goes in there. Okay. Yes, I've killed your brethren. Maybe your children. Maybe just going down is good enough. Oh, I gotta eat. My water bottle is covering my energy. River jelly's good stuff. I don't think I found a ladder yet. I kind of like the fact that when I'm playing the game here, there is, like, I don't know what's going on. It's fun not to know. There's so many games that I've played that have been overplayed or not overplayed, but like well played. And then people come into chat and they're like, you know, they're like, okay, we know exactly what's going to happen. We know exactly what's going on. But for me anyway, right now, it's so much fun to not have to not know what's going to happen. No clue, you know? That's fun. Choose. I gotta choose. +1 defense, +1 defense, and immunity to goop. Oh well, I can sell my shoes. Or can I? I couldn't sell my, I couldn't sell my sword. Couldn't sell my shirt. I don't know what to do with that stuff. Quite a wander. But lucrative. I'm a menace. I'm an absolute menace down here. Somebody's took all their time to put that together. I just wrecked it. Again, a super big mine. Look at that. They just get bigger and bigger. Still got a lot of rocks, though. I think that's where I came in. Yeah. Okay. Well, I did the circle. Now we're on 30. Where's my present? Where's my present? Aw. Did I do something wrong? Maybe. If I go down 10 more. Hello, CT. Oh, now it's very dark. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Does that mean I need to go find some lanterns? Is that the way this works? How's CT today? Oh, zombie! Okay. He doesn't die easy. Wow, that was awful. I don't think I'm ready for this section. We need to go level up. Oh yeah, that's bad. Okay, I'm out of here. I don't even know what's going on down there. It's too dark. Scary mines are scary. Yes. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. This one doesn't work at all. Yeah, out of order. Okay. I wonder if I could ride that someday. Whew. That was an adventure in the mines. I've got stuff. That's cool. Got some stuff. I don't know what a lot of it is. And I definitely need a better sword. Maybe some armor before I go anywhere further. I found a mystery box. That's something. But the mystery box was down in the mines, and nope, you don't get. I think I watered my plants today. I literally can't remember. I didn't. Uh-oh. Well. Great. Do I go to bed or do I just water them in the dark? My inventory's full. Your room is lit. Oh, thank you. Blueberry. I shouldn't have thrown that away. I don't know why I did that. I have hops, no rocks. Need iron. Need coal. Need topaz. Need mystery box. You can have bug meat and weeds. And my slime. And my earth crystal. That's my girlfriend. And other than that, you can have a pine cone. That's it. That's all I've got. How's Stranger today? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm up way too late. This is not the right time to be doing this. I really wish I had some sprinklers, but I don't. I am harvesting. Wow, there's a lot of things to harvest, considering it's pitch black out. All right, I'm going to bed. I may not get a harvest much tomorrow, but they're not going to die. I think. Level 3 combat, plus 5 HP, nice. And I can make a roots platter. At level 4 mining, I can create a glowstone ring. That's cool. I don't know. I'm gonna go find out what that does. What does a glowstone ring do? Solar essence and an iron, 5 iron bars and 5 solar essence. And I always get light. Oh, well. How about them apples? I don't know where to get solar essence, though. Dirty ring is copper bar, bug meat, and slime. Cuts the duration of negative status effects in half. That's helpful. Lots of mushrooms. I don't have any mushrooms. I can make crab. Oh, cool. I can warp to the beach if I want to. Yippee skippy. Make a cherry bomb. Neat. All right, cool. I have to use the bathroom real quick, guys. I will be back. I'm gonna leave you guys with something to watch, and be back soon. Give me a sec. I started playing Stardew Valley recently, and at the very beginning, as I stood staring out at an overgrown field before me, I realized this is something I've experienced before, that everyone has experienced before, and not just in game, but in life. It's that paralyzing silence of asking yourself, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Now, usually in games, you get a direction. In Mario, you just keep running right and the world comes to you. In Elden Ring, you've got trails of golden light. In Genshin Impact, Paimon floats ahead of you and yells condescending instructions. Even in the convoluted mess that is Destiny 2, you choose one of 3 paths, and then you wake up in a junkyard with a little floating robot helper that explains who you are, what you're doing, where to go, and who to shoot. But in Stardew, and in life, you're just left standing in a grown-over field holding some farm tools you barely know how to use, all by yourself. The pressure comes early. Even as a toddler, you're being asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? We go to school, have some experiences, join a sport, meet some friends, make some mistakes, and then this deadline of graduation starts to loom over you. And people want to know, what are you going to do next? Then comes college. People start asking, what job are you going to have? Where are you going to live? Are you going to get married? What about kids? 4 years ago, you weren't allowed to drink, drive, vote, get a tattoo without permission. And now you're supposed to decide how the next 65 years are supposed to play out? That's a lot to ask. And it's no different with content creation. One day you decide you want to be a YouTuber, or an artist, or a streamer. You've got some passion, maybe a little talent, but then you sit in front of your computer and you're like the little guy in Stardew. Road to the east, road to the north, field of stuff, pile of tools. You hit new file in your word processor and stare blankly at a screen with a blinking cursor. You boot up OBS and there's just a big gray box waiting for you to fill it up with how you want to present yourself to the world. What do you do? Where do you start? It's intimidating. And for many, that's as far as they go because it's too much pressure. So I want to help. I've done a lot of work on this. I've taught it as a class, wrote it in a book, spoke at a conference, and shared it with hundreds of people because I believe that if you can answer these questions, if I can get you past that big hurdle, that big blank screen, then you'll be living the life you were intended to live, creating what you were intended to create for the people who need it most. So, if you want to do it. All right, let's keep going. I need to make another box. I know that. Or I could just use my fridge. What are we gonna put in the fridge? Summer squash. I guess I can sell this. Now that I think about it, I should probably have a box for seeds. And I should probably have a box, and I bring the food inside. Let's go, let's make, can I make a box? I don't have enough wood. Are you kidding me? I have wood. I have wood! I got so much wood. Where's my wood? There it is. Okay, let's make a couple boxes. 1, 2. Cool. Now we're gonna put one box over here. My cat. I can not have plants, but I can't not have a happy cat. I will water my cat also. There we go. Okay, so this one is gonna be for seeds. Now it feels like Minecraft. This is the most Minecraft thing ever. Yeah, I'll put it right by the, yeah, by that guy. Oops, sorry, did I wake you up? Sorry, cat. And we're gonna put seeds in there, because otherwise I don't know what to do. Retaining soil, and then bag of seeds, and is that it? I think that's all the seeds. Cool. Now I'm gonna go grab some of the fruit and put it in the fridge. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, got it. Wow, I have lots of room. Look at that. That upgrade is great. Whoop. Okay, cool. Actually, I have seeds to put in here now. Where are they? There. Cool. Gotta put some in the fridge. Maybe I should sell them all. I don't have any, I don't really know what to do with any of it. So we're just gonna put it in here. That's copper. And I know I need some for, those are flowers. I know I need some for my girl. That's important. Corn, that, I think that's all I need. Now I can go put, I'm gonna put flowers in there. Hi YouTube, if you're reading this, you're cool. Hey there, CT, thanks so much. That's cool. I hope YouTube says hello as well. Welcome, YouTube. Yeah, okay. All my plants are in there. Find my girlfriend, go to the museum, open up my mystery box, figure out what to do with my shoe. I literally don't know what to do with my shoe. Maybe I should put a box next to my bed. Yeah, I should. Okay. Dead box. Oh, I have an extra. Okay. I don't know why I have an extra one. Cool. And then you get to be my shoes. Yup. And I could get my sword and my other shirt too. Wooden blade, other blade, shirt, any other clothing in here. There's some seeds. Yeah, and then we can put sap and copper and rocks and wood. Organizing is such a pain. But I don't know what to do with all this stuff. I couldn't give it away. They wouldn't let me give it to anybody as a present. Okay, and shirt. Good. Is that all I needed? I think I had one bag of seeds, and that's all I could do. Yeah, bag of broccoli. Not a bag of broccoli I gotta deal with. Okay, 1 bag of broccoli. Oop. Nice. There. Now we can go find my girl. Geodes, coal, topaz, berry bomb, silver, coal. I feel like everybody's gonna be so happy with me because I've got so many cool things. I only got 2 iron ore. All that mining. 2 iron. That feels like Minecraft. My knee's acting up again. Do you know what helps? Rubbing the darn thing with a hot pepper. Trouble is my supplies run dry. If you got one to spare, I'd be much obliged. George. Hey, there's something I can actually do. Son of a gun. That never happens. 1 hot pepper. Coming up. I don't know who George is, though. So let's find out. George. Oh, the grumpy old man. I know where he is. Okay. He sits at home watching TV, being grumpy. Living the dream. We'd be able to. We're gonna hit up my girlfriend's store first. Oh, not open yet. Gotta wait. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. Now I can go in. Hey, bud, is your daughter here? I'm gonna go check in the back. Thank you. She in her bedroom? You don't mind if I go in there, do you? Oh, she's in bed. Hey there, in bed. How you doing? I've already given her. Aw, man. I want to give her more presents. You gotta let me give her more presents. Can't give her any more presents. How lame is that? At least I can go give the grumpy old man his medication, which I think is here. I might be wrong. I am wrong. We'll enter every house. This is definitely not it. Yeah. That's got a chip wheel on it. That's the mayor's house. Okay, maybe I don't know where he lives. Find him in a minute. I got things. What do you want? Here, you can have an amethyst. And you can have a topaz. I like donating things to the museum. Makes me feel good. Collect rewards. Starfruit seeds. Plant these in the summer. Takes 13 days to mature. I don't even have that many days of summer left, I don't think. We're gonna hang on to those. If I plant those right now, they're gonna go bad. Plus, I want the key, man. Am I supposed to get the key? I almost want to Google it. Like, how to get the key to Gunther's... to the sewer. Like, I thought it would just come from him. What's in the present? I want to know. 2 more presents. Okay. Cool, I guess. Bowl soup. Lobster bisque. Couldn't see that coming. And 10 random seeds. What else you got for me? Poop. A book? Granite. Oh. Okay, cool. What does granite do? What do I do with granite? A speckled mineral is commonly used in construction. I'm gonna try going to the museum again. Maybe they want me to give them a slab of granite. Could be. Nope. They do not want a slab of granite. Cool. I have lobster bisque. What shall I do with it? Where do I get this bucket of mac? Oh, dude, I'll show you. Check it out. $180 serving bucket of mac and cheese. Yum. Okay, clearly I'm lost. 180, that's just, I know exactly. Who's serving who? Right, exactly. Yeah. Where does George live? Oh, Bookman's in town. Not that I have enough money to give him. Hey there, farmer. I don't chit chat with strangers. Yeah, I know. I get it. Oh, wait, the owl. I think that might be it. Yep. Can't talk right now, young man. Hold on. I have something for you. Let's go. Screen flashing back? Oh, is it? Are we having an issue? I'm sorry. I'll fix it. Fixed. You're welcome. You rubbed that on your knee. You weirdo. I'm not even gonna talk to your wife. Oh, where'd the book guy go? I think he's up. No, he's all the way this way. How you doing, Hannah? How's life? How's your health? How's everything else? Keep shaking bushes and nothing ever happens. I've shaken all the bushes. Someday. Hi. Buy. Can I trade in a book? Do I have a book? I don't have a book. Buy books. I have 3,000 bucks. Would mining monthly. Read this to gain some mining experience. Read foraging experience. Run a little faster. Extra speed when riding a horse. It's so expensive though. You can now see the value of your items. I kind of want that. Yep, I'm gonna get that. That sounds helpful. Woohoo! Yesterday? Oh, what happened yesterday? That sucks. Sorry to hear that. There it is. Give me. What I got? A spoon? A rusty spoon. That belongs in a museum. Maybe. Have to walk every path. I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. I'm looking for junk. Probably junk on the beach. Why is there a spoon? I don't know. Whose spoon is it? And do you think they're gonna take it at the museum? Let's take bets. Is it a museum worthy spoon? Let's find out. Yep, it is. Here's the rusty spoon. There you go. It is as someone ate their soup. Someone important ate their soup with that spoon. Yesterday would have been my second wedding anniversary. Okay, all right. That's rough. And he texted me at some point when asked when I was coming to get the rest of my stuff because he's moving out of my of the apartment by March 1st. So I asked if the cat would be there so I could give her a proper goodbye. He said her eye got swollen. He took her to the vet. And she had aggressive cancer, so he put her to sleep. That's rough day. Holy moly. Wow. Not only was it emotionally charged, but like cat and also moving out and also come get your stuff. So like doubly hurt. That's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. How'd you handle it? Like, what did you do? Because I can imagine there would be a part of you that would want to like be rude. You're hungry. You're hungry. Have this. Wait, no. Have lots of bisque. No. I'm gonna give you. What am I gonna give you? A hot pepper. You're welcome. Said you were hungry. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Came to the ocean. Isn't it beautiful? It is, in fact. I came to steal things from here, and you apparently have already taken them all. That's okay. I assume it's only the worms that you can hide these things under? Like, should I look under all of the rocks? Like, let's just try. See if we learn anything by hitting all these rocks. Just the worms. Okay. All right. He texted me at some point early afternoon. I've been waiting until we get a court date to do everything at once. We don't have a date yet. Last night I asked about the cat, and when I read it back, it just instantly sobbed. Yeah. That's rough, man. I need to upgrade my tools though too. Like regardless of whatever else I want to do, tool upgrade is important. I would think so. Like they, you know, the term insult to injury, right? Like it's just brutal that those things came back to back. Oh, we're walking through this sort of a similar situation with someone else in the chat, where, you know, like just kind of out of nowhere, and you know, for whatever reason, there's now boom, divorce, right? And it's so complicated, and it's so like it doesn't, it feels like it doesn't end. You know what I mean? It's just like there, you know, you wait for this, and then somebody else wants some money, and somebody else wants some money, and then they want, you know, and then it's another miserable decision to make. Like it just feels like it's not like you think you want to rip it off like a band-aid. You just can't. There's so much to go through. It's a difficult situation, I'll tell you. I wish there was something I could do to make it quicker at the very least. At the very least, quicker. All right, let's go water my plants. You never responded to him. I can understand that. Like, you can only handle so much. There's only so much drama your little heart can handle. And given the option to you know, how do you even process it all? Yeah, I get it. Obviously, you got to get back to him at some point, but like, it's not you know, I guess it's a little bit urgent when it comes to the moving thing, but not really. It's, like, it's March 1st, so like you got a ton of time. Still sucks though. Glad you're with your mom. Like, the other person that we know is, you know, they're kind of facing it alone. Like, they're not alone, but like they're at home alone a lot. And so therefore it's kind of hard for them to go through all this. Has it been relatively amicable since? Yeah, I know, right? That's super hard. Like, is it generally still kind of miserable? Even though you guys are trying not to make each other miserable. At least are you? I hope. Because I would think that hard feelings would sometimes try to win over, where like you know that you shouldn't be, but it's hard not to be. Especially when you start coloring everything with, like, did they do it on purpose? And, you know, why did they say that? And you can get in your head. Yeah. And I guess that's the magic of divorce. It's very late and I'm gonna pass out. Why is it so dark? I need light! How do I even get light? I think I really wanted from the apartment that was shared with my lounge chair, and he let me have it. Anything else I got was mine that he bought for me. Bummer. I'm gonna put broken glasses into my box, because I can. Hey, kitty. I'll get you some water. Alright, never mind. Your water is already gotten for you. Yeah, well, I mean, I've been married for 20... Look, let's figure it out. 1997. So, 20, 30, almost 29 years, right? Did I do the math right? So like, I can't imagine trying to untie the knots that we have together. Like, you guys were together for a year and it's complicated. Okay, I think that's all I need. I can go clear some land. Let's just clear some land. Oh, no, I gotta put the seeds away. 29. We born in 97. There you go, yeah. Seeds, seeds, seeds. And then we'll put the produce out. The hops really do grow a ton. Oops. Can you eat raw hops? Probably not. Sounds like a bad idea. Okay. I guess I could plant some of those seeds, now that I think about it. Like, there's no reason not to. 2-hour drive away. Oof. If I really want to be able to just knock it all at once. But it looks like I have to go get my stuff and then back inside paper. So are you doing it all in that other town? Is that part of it? Is that like you have to go there specifically to deal with all this? Or can you do it from home? I'm gonna hang on to that granite just in case. Don't know what it does, but you never know. Okay. I'm gonna go plant some of them. But I'm gonna do it in a better road than this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Give me seeds. Give me death. And those are definitely not going to grow by the end of summer, but you know, you got to give them a try. Yeah, that's, I was wondering about that. But these are mixed seeds. So like the mixed seeds seem to like grow really well. They're both summer and fall. Okay, even better. Let's take down some, although I should probably be fishing if it's raining, now that I think about it. I don't actually know if it's better to fish in the rain or not. But I remember reading something somewhere that said, like in the game, it said if you clear your land, you'll actually have better chances to get drops. Like just mystery things on the ground. So I will clear. I'm gonna use this as my divider line. It's here. Oh, I can make a lightning rod. Iron bar. I don't have any of that. Or bat wing. How does that work? Does it say on the like, does it actually say what they are? Vegetable, curved yellow squash, mature, still healthy. I guess if I had seeds, it would tell me. Like, how do you know what season they are? I haven't seen a bat yet. Like legit, I have not seen a bat, so nothing to save. Although I like up here is the cave, and it had I asked for fruit, so on occasion I get fruit, which is kind of fun. Oh, deeper in the mines, I did see like I did see I got to level 30, I mean, and it was very dark and I couldn't see. So that was a problem. Torches. How do you, I know. I don't think I have a recipe for torches though. Like, oh, there you go. Wood and sap. Oh, sick. I can make torches for days. I can make 1 billion torches. That's what I'm gonna do next. Cool. Let's clear some land. Then we'll make some torches, and we're gonna go to down to level 30 tomorrow. Today's just gonna be land clearing day. 'Cause I gotta do it. I've been putting it off for way too long. And I feel like I would get more cool, like, stuff if I just had more land cleared. Apparently that's how it works. Maybe. Okay, give me some food. Can I make a food yet? I can. Eat, make yummy. Mmm, snacky. So that sound, did you, I don't know if you heard that, that woo. I'm assuming that that's from the sewer. Am I right? I can't get into the sewer because I don't have the key, which apparently you get from Gunther, but I assumed that Gunther would give it to me, or I'd have to find it with him, but I've given him a ton of stuff and he doesn't seem interested in giving me that at all. Just a creepy ambient sound. Oh, thanks, game. So helpful. I do need a better axe. Just do. I think if I get the iron axe, I could probably take out those stumps. Or a backhoe. Can I get a backhoe in Stardew Valley? Is that a thing? And I would think that if, unless I'm wrong, that as you leave the land, like things do start to kind of grow into it. Like it's not like once it's cleared, it doesn't just stay super cleared. Oh. Eat. Eat. As long as you keep cutting down trees, apparently you can keep eating. Oh, squash was very healthy. I didn't even check the weather today. I haven't checked the weather or my horoscope for like a few days. I'm not sure it really matters, except for sometimes it tells you that there's like an event happening. I got a geode? Sick. Doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, I wondered about that. Like I thought maybe that there would be, because I checked it one day and it's like something weird's happening tomorrow, and then I had green rain, right? So I know that on occasion there's something, but it's not like it told me a lot. Unless you really need to know the weather. Like, if you need to, like, maximize your farm efficiency or some jazz. Yeah, I could do that. What are you gonna do? What are you doing with yourself these days, Hannah? Like, are you still streaming? Are you, going to the hospital? You looking for work? Like, you're doing school? Okay, cool. Are you still streaming though? I haven't been paying any attention to anything. Like, I had my head down and that's it. I feel like I'm getting it cleared. Good things are happening. You for 10 hours the other day, ended at 2 a.m. I'm thinking I may have to do a similar thing, because my 5th anniversary is coming up, stream anniversary is coming up, and that means that I'm gonna have a I can have a subathon, right? Man, that was healthy. Lobster bisque for days. Let's go. Schedule sets supposed to go live in about 2 hours. Okay. my schedule says. It's like, you're like, it told me that that's when I'm doing it. Okay, well, do co-working or not? You know what? I was thinking about the co-working one. There's that new game, well, game or whatever it's called. You've probably seen it on Instagram or whatever, and it's a co-working. Like, it happens at the same time. It stays on the side. You kind of every now and again you can take a break and then you can go play. Like it's its own. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember what it's called. I literally can't remember what it's called. But it's kind of like a little land and you can explore it. And then all of a sudden you all go to work and then it got a little graphic of you sitting on the table. I think that I was thinking like if I ever did a co-stream or not like a work stream, that would be stellar. It cost like $12. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you and find it. On Together. That's what it's called. On Together. Yeah. Here, I'll give you the link. Check this out. It's kind of rad. Because I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do a stream like that, I want it to be something that is more interesting than just, you know, a picture of me and my forehead pointing down. That doesn't seem to be particularly interesting. So if there was a game that we could all get together, or people could like we could all take a break together, or whatever whatever they're offering, I think it's worth trying. But I haven't done a co-working stream in a long time. Yeah, they look good, right? Yeah, it's kind of cool. And a lot of people like it. Okay, now we're talking. I've done a lot of clearing today. Feeling pretty good about myself. And we can make some torches and we'll go to the mine tomorrow. Yeah, it looks like it's really well thought out. I saw a headline for an article that said that this game is what the metaverse wishes it was. And I'm like, you know what? That's kind of fair. You know, he wanted to make the metaverse into something that people would go visit and they'd go work in and stuff. But this legitimately is. Wow, I did good. I don't know why that tree is there. You don't belong there. Hello, Forged by Grace. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Still don't know why I'm not hearing my sounds. Look at that. Headphones. Elgato. No. This one. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. I do know that I need to do that. What is, oh, hold on. What is this? What is this? What is this? +3 fishing. I didn't know if I ate lobster, I'd get more fishing. Is that real? Is that true? There's a bundle to get it with Spirit City and you can get $1. There you go. See, cool. I don't know. It's just something that I immediately thought of when it came to, you know, coworker streams. If something you want to do, then go for it, man. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. What was my luck today? 12:20 means I gotta go to bed anyway. Then we're gonna go to the mine and we're gonna make some torches. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be clear and sunny day tomorrow. Perfect for the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. The event will take place on the beach starting between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. Wow, it's a late night. All right, don't be late. Yeah, no kidding. So tomorrow at 10 p.m. Okay. You check your Discord? There's someone impersonating you. I know, dude, that dude has been there forever. Like, I legitimately can't get rid of that guy. It's awful. I think I'm good. I'm gonna put this amethyst over there. And then I'm gonna make some of those torches. Sweet. Torches. Yeah, I wish there was something I could do. Yeah, it's been reported like a billion times. I legitimately don't know what else to do. Oh, I gotta feed my cat. Or axe him. What, are you upset with me? He is, he's mad at me. What did I do to you? Nothing, that's what. I got a snack. Picking up snacks on the way. I keep looking around for those little worms because I want to get a present. I like presents, and they're not showing up. Making me sad. I could have been standing there for a little while. Okay, down to 30. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna move some stuff around. Hold on. This is gonna go over here. There. Barely slept last. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine you were probably not doing very good emotionally. At least you've got, you know, a little bit of flexibility with that stuff, right? Like you can be thankful that there's a lot of things that what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that there's like you have some flexibility, and there's a lot of people out there that don't get that. Bat wings. Let's go. Would it be nice if my torches stayed there? I bet they don't. The torches? I could make a zillion of them though. I guess there's only so many trees. I'm like, they didn't like, here, okay, that's cool. Let's take that one, take that one. Oh, they put some out. Oh, I do get them back though. Okay, good. Like they stay in the layout of the mines, always changing. You lose them once you leave the level. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. What I need is some of that glowstone, the star, whatever it's called. I'm just gonna stand here and do this for an hour. Keepers. Really dark. These guys don't even drop anything. Really dark. I don't like it. I don't like it, sir. I don't like the noises. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Uh-oh. Really, brah? Alright, there we go. Hey, that's a little bit better. That was really scary. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, crap. I don't never understand how this sword work. I hit the thing and I got I hit it for 17, and then these guys I'm hitting for 1. Is it like something I can hit them better with? I don't actually know what would be helpful. That's crazy. I thought like 20 were going to be enough. You get a lot more light from them in Minecraft, I'll tell you that. I got geodes for days, let's go. What I need is some iron. Give me iron. I got a forest sword. That's got to be better than what I've got now. Is it? Plus 18 speed damage. Yes! Let's go. I feel like I can take on the world now. I'm fine. I've got a fancy sword. That's all that matters. Only thing I'd like is a bow and arrow. Do they have bows and arrows in this game? Because I prefer them. Yeah, hi there, bud. I'm gonna hit you really hard with this thing. Wham! Boom! Crap! Boom! Boom! Whack! Boom! Crash! And you're dead. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! What Stardew Valley's all about. Oh, hello. Wild. Crazy. And it actually, like, the wind, I used to like on the upper levels, I'm like, ah, that wind is like, like, who cares? But once you're a little bit trepidatious in here, you can tell that there's something amiss in the dark. Suddenly that wind is a little bit creepier. Use my forest sword. I don't know what that does, but you have been slain, you foul fiend. Maybe the closer they get, the harder I hit? I feel like that's what's happening. I hear you. Tinker. Yeah, I think that might be it. The closer it gets, the harder you hit. Which, that's kind of sucky. Oh, hello. Wow, it's crazy down here. They really put a lot of enemies in. I didn't think there'd be this many. It makes it really way harder to do. I get that's the point. I got ya. Understand? I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay out some stuff here. Okay, that's just a little one. You make a weird noise when you die. Haven't found a ladder yet. There we go. And I don't think there's anything special here. Wow, I'm getting just skunked. I'm gonna push back my stream. Send out a message. Tell everybody what's going on. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Your community cares more about you than they do your, you know, your performance. Might not be the perfect way to do it, but it's how I'm doing it. Alright, go smash some stuff. It's amazing how tired one can get with emotional stuff. Like, it's just... I got someone I know that's kind of really struggling with depression right now, and one of the major symptoms is just, you're just tired. You don't even wanna, like, you just... And so it, with all that, like, the rubber boots. All right, cool. Like, how do you make yourself +1 immunity, +1 immunity? Lame. I already have cool boots. I don't know where I got them. Oh, well, that's it, right? And it's just like, I mean, you got a bunch of other stuff going on too, but it's like you kind of want to shake it. Like, I just want to get on with life, you know? And then you just can't seem to make yourself do it. That's why we need each other, and that's why I said I'm really glad you have your mom, because that'd be really hard. Yeah, one of the things that contributed to the tiredness and depression, all that stuff with this person I'm talking about, is that they're kind of alone, right? They're alone a lot, and so it's there's no one to kind of wake them up and tell them to go eat, kind of thing. I don't know what that is, but it sounds bad. I'm gonna go down. 35. Let's go. That's cool. And I got a book. I got mining. Cool. Well, it is time to end stream. Anything really fancy looking? Nah, nothing around here. I can go back and I can save it. I kind of hope there's something special. That's what I want. I want to end the stream with something really cool. Not getting killed. Yep. See what I say about not getting killed. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. I never do. You're in the mines. You don't even think. Actually, carrying around this light's not so bad. 12:20. Did I get anything I can sell before I go to bed? Maybe. I got Boulevard of Broken Dreams like rolling through my head right now. It's because I sang like one bar. Sick. I'll harvest just in case it goes bad overnight or some jazz. I woke up one day and they were just gone. All my crops were dead. I'm like, oh, all right, didn't know that was a thing. Oh, maybe it'll rain tomorrow and I'll get lucky. Come on. Why won't you pick it up? Oh, because you're full. I have to eat something. Hold on. Oh, I already do them. I'm leaving it on the mine. I'm just gonna go save it. Do 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 do. Almost passed out. Cool. I have lots to do. Exit the desktop. Push play on some nice jazz music. Let's yeah, cool. Let's raid out. Thank you for being here, guys. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with looking at weird stuff. And that we've been able to, because tomorrow we're going to be doing Tokyo Treat. I'm so jazzed for that. I don't know if you guys are. I am. I can't wait. I've been waiting for so long to be able to do that. Let's see who we can raid out to. I'm trying to find, I always try to find someone I haven't raided in a while. But I tend to be like, oh, I haven't raided Mother Goose in forever. Yay. Yeah. All right, let's do it. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Talk to you soon and all that. Bye-bye. And bye.